It's getting caught over here too, though. Bullshit.
But see, that's the thing. Like, but that's my point, though, Kane. Like, people like Charlie Kirk and them, that's the problem.
That's what everybody such an uproar about this motherfucker for?
I mean,
this is all I'm seeing. Half flags, masks, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this nigga do.
You got to go see what he was saying. His message he was spewing.
But this is the trick, though. This is the trick, right? The trick is he worded his words really wisely when he spoke.
Well, I seen his videos, him and Candace and all that shit. I seen them guys up there at universities and stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard his speeches and shit, but it wasn't something that
without the profanity.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
I know you. I'm saying like he could. This is a growing problem, right? This is a growing problem. I've been noticing it online. Like, it's a rhetoric that's been happening for a while, right? And they'll start telling you there's a difference between black folks and N-words, right? They'll say that. Like, black people are saying there's a difference between black folks and N-words. That's why a person like Dude could exist in our space. This is what I be on Lex all the time about. That's why a person could exist like that in our space. That's why it could be people online that can't figure out what he's doing because genuinely they don't get it. He was targeting people in college. Like, mind you, there's a movement going on where they like, yo, we not fit to talk about what happened with slavery or Jim Crow or none of that.
Man,
we're not gonna talk about none of that. And then you have this guy now isolating sisters or brothers and saying, hey, this is why this person, Michelle Obama, this person, they got in through DEI, and and they know emotionally people gonna care about it. You know what I mean? They know, he knows he's galvanizing emotions. He knew what he was doing. And he knew people was gonna mislabel it by saying black women versus these 4 women. Like, them type of people on the net is really smart.
But you know what's the crazy thing is? It took away from 9/11 yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, it completely took away from that.
I think I've been seeing the 9/11 whole thing start fading away like a couple years ago, though, man. I mean, that's New York, though. We always gonna, but I don't think people really look at it like that. It became like the Oklahoma bombing or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They ain't really been putting too much light on it like that as of last couple of years. I feel like. But when it comes to old boy now, though, listen, man. I just talking to my homie just now. You just called me. He said that he said Stephen A was going off on his show. He was saying basically that it's not right what people doing, and they out here like showing happiness upon what happened to somebody, to a human being, and all this. I don't know exactly what he said though, but yeah, I forgot the same from. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like all of these things could exist in this space because of where our mind is at as a collective. We don't see each other as a collective anymore. Like, I could tell when I'm on ADHD and certain people are talking, they don't see themselves as a collective in this foreign land. You know what I mean? They don't see themselves as a collective. Like, that thinking is fading every day. So they see themselves as an individual. They don't see themselves as carrying the burden of a group of people. Like, I notice all the time how so many of these people kind of weaponize crime as a conversation. Crime is so much related to, the proximity of poverty. You know what I mean? It's like, for real, like when you poor people commit crime.
No, I'm laughing because that's the misunderstanding that people have.
No, it's true though, because it got swapped from poor people to black people. But you're not looking at 1 out of every 4 black people in America is a criminal. You know what I mean?
But just to put that on us though,
1 out of every 4 black people is poor. 1 out of every 13 white people is poor.
You came on out.
That's okay.
Came on out. All right, but what if we don't put it within a race categorized, and so what if you put 10 out of every 10 people, how many people are criminals?
It's not.
And I'm not putting it towards no.
It's not that.
Can I answer that real fast?
The relative is poverty. Poverty. It's not 1 out of every 4.
But see, I can't say that though too, because I feel like even the higher up people are criminals though too. That's how they reach their success.
But that's not the point. I'm not saying that they're criminal. I'm telling you the things that we complain about, especially even within Black America, is rooted in the fact of poor people.
Yeah, system. Yeah.
I didn't mean to say 1 out of every 4 Black people are criminal. 1 out of 4 Black people are living below the poverty line.
Okay. All right. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what changes it. So when they say, like, if you walk to a store and it's 20 Black people, you know, you're more scared versus it's 20 white people, right? It's because 4 to 5 of those Black people could be poor and they could be looking for something different from you. You could look like an opportunity versus 1 out of those 20 people, you know, is poor if it's 20 white men. That's the concept. So it's like people like homie, you know what I mean? I just think he was really like, I watch how he did it, but again, it's the same thing with wearing a dress. You know what I mean? When you start to, they develop these really sound business models. So it's like they peel back a little bit. You know what I mean? They peel back just enough. You know what I mean? They peel back just enough to where it's good business. You know what I mean? Because if you really tell people what it is, like there's no great business in nuance. I guess that's what I should say.
So I got what you're saying though, because it's like no matter what if you're doing, you got to figure out who your target audience is.
Mm-hmm.
Once you figure out who your target audience is, you know what I'm saying, you lean a little bit towards making sure that your target audience is attracted to you though, but at the same time not making it seem as if you're directing it strictly towards one group of people. You feel what I'm saying though? So when he was spitting what he was saying, like you said, he was being very, very cautious about what he was saying. He didn't want to go full-fledged white supremacist. Yes. He didn't want to go full-fledged that. He just went, he didn't even teeter on the line. He had 1 foot in and 1 foot out like that. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a hokey pokey on that shit right there.
It wasn't, I don't even think he did it 1 foot in, 1 out. He targeted specific. If you target specifics, then people don't, because now there's an individual thing happening in Black America. Like when I listen to Jay Will, they talk about it. They say stuff like that. They really don't see themselves as part of a collective.
No, you gotta start distinguishing troll shit in that. The motherfuckers.
You believe it's troll? I'm telling you, I know people like that.
For them to even say some shit like that is like, I mean, I know what you're saying though.
I'm telling you, the problem is we grew up understanding it way more. They don't really feel like right now. Just look at all the content being created around that type of space. Right? Everybody is, you have people cheering Carnival on because people are dancing with fans and line dancing. Because in their mind, they really believe they're going to be one of the good ones. I'm telling you, they really believe they're going to be one of the good ones. So they're trying to align themselves up with wherever America is going as if they're going to be one of the good ones.
Hey, Matson.
You saying in their eyes,
boss,
there is no good ones.
I mean,
they're never gonna look at you as being.
As I said, there is no good ones in their America's eyes, because the potential is always in their eyes. Go be there.
So he was smart to target. His business targeted the developing mind, right? So you have America doing this thing where they don't want to teach you about how brothers in America have been treated for the last 400 years. They pulling that away. Right? You're getting rid of statues, you're getting rid of teaching, you don't want to talk about all this. So now people feel like they have a chance. I'm telling you, man, I know there's all kind of ways. I know there's all kind of things that's happening right in this space right now that could make that person exist in our world. That person couldn't existed in our world, 40, 30 years ago. We would have been like, nah, we would have saw that a mile away. This is why you have so many people on the internet, on social media right now, trying to find empathy for somebody who didn't even necessarily believe in empathy from the first place.
Facts.
So again, it's a business there because I've been talking about it on the stream, bro. Like Black people right now have I know some Black people that have big, white people followings. You know what I mean? Big ones, because they're saying things like, oh, you know what? It's just y'all fault. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a big content creation space. So he was smart to single out specific people. Because if he was talking about affirmative action, if he was talking about DEI and all that stuff, he could have said it could be a single white woman because that person is a product of DEI. A single white gay male. There are so many different versions of DEI versus him targeting specifically black people every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's his highlight points. And I'm sure in his conversations he did sometimes, but it's no mistake that he knew that he was galvanizing people. And there's people that disconnected themselves from Black America every day.
And I say also what he will do too is he knew what colleges he was going to that had that big group of affirmative action people. Because I seen him go to colleges where there was a big group of LBGTs and he went at them. So he would pick the colleges that had big diversity programs and things like that to go up into. So yeah, he was smart when you say it like that.
He built a really, but I watch, it goes back to that podcast I just put out, content creation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that is really smart with how they create content. They may not know a ton of stuff about the specific topic that they creating content in, the subject, but they're entertaining and discussing that subject.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they get these big followings, and the average person has even less knowledge than they do. So they sing like the truth. Like somebody like that was like the truth. They be like, all he was doing is going around saying truth.
Because here's what they look at too, though. They look at because they think he's fearless standing up there telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of look at that as fearlessness. You know, look, he's up there speaking like this in front of anybody. That's how he get his followers.
But again, it wouldn't be, like I always say, it wouldn't be fearless if there wasn't the threat. And the threat came true. That's the problem.
Facts.
Right? If you say, and I see a lot of people feel like people ain't empathetic to what happened, but it's like, bro, we grow up in the world. Now, not every Black person, but especially hip hop.
Where I come from, he asking for it.
You grow up in a world where you could be held accountable for the things you say.
You
don't just get the luxury to say what you want to say about people and freedom of speech. Nah, you could actually be held accountable for some of the stuff you saying about people.
Freedom of speech ain't always free.
I mean, it may not cost you no money, might cost you some blood.
I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about other stuff.
Cost his life.
Life.
Yeah.
So like, I watch people do it all the time. I watch people adjust. You know, people in a real weird spot, man. Especially Black people in America, they're in a really weird spot. You know what I mean? Because you feel like nothing is wrong, but you can see something is wrong. Even like how they're weaponizing what happened to that lady on that train in North Carolina, the Ukrainian lady. And
that story. What
brothers,
happened there?
the brother stood up and stabbed her in the neck, and she died. And she passed away, and you know, it was sad. Like they arrested the dude, and you know, he's gonna go to jail for life.
Mm-hmm.
But you see that type of person or that type of content creator hopping up, trying to politicize it, and then making comparisons like, well, if that was a Black man or a Black woman, and it's like, no, but it goes into that whole white on Black crime and Black on Black crime.
They get away from the act itself and start trying to politicize it to something else.
The thing is, the reason you don't have to get up and actually do anything is because that person is in prison and he's gonna go. I mean, that person's in jail and he's gonna go to prison for the rest of his life. That's why you don't have to get up and say anything. The reason Black people in America were getting up is because you could unalive Emmett Till, right? And nobody would get in trouble for it. You could hurt old boy in Minnesota and what's his name? George Floyd, and nobody could get arrested. You could see a video camera of 5 men beating Rodney King ass in a circle and nobody get arrested for it. That is the outrage. The outrage ain't the crime itself. The outrage is nobody's ever held accountable or fighting justice because of it. Justice is not working for us. That's where the outrage comes from. The outrage ain't the crime itself. It's what happens after. So it wouldn't need that type of outrage because that dude is going to prison for the rest of his life.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What are you protesting for? Like, and I saw Elon say the same thing. And I'm like, what would you protest for? Like, you don't need to protest about how nothing happened. That's the point of justice. We're protesting because there's no justice happening. That's what we're protesting about. There is no justice. People are not getting arrested until we start to scream and shout. Then somebody gets arrested. So it's these really false comparatives. White on black crime is rooted in a crime that a white person commits against a black person, but never is held accountable. That's what white on black crime is. White on black crime is not white people committing a crime against black people. It's when white people commit a crime on black people and then they're not held accountable. Historically in America.
That's the crime.
That's what white on black crime is. That's what that reference point is. Black on black crime could never be a true comparative because if you do something to a black person in America and they catch you, you going to prison. It's different. You can't justify yourself out of it. You know what I mean? So again, it's like these are a lot of false comparatives that just keep happening. You know what I mean? That's what we're arguing about. We're not arguing because the thing happened. We're mad because what are you going to do about the thing happening? We live in a place that you guys are supposed to do something when this type of thing happened, and nothing is happening. Rodney King, them dudes didn't get arrested when they whipped Rodney King in a circle. They didn't get arrested immediately.
Was it after the riots happened? That's when they got arrested, or they got arrested
before? A big thing. No, the riots happened after they got off.
That's a fact.
Time for them to get arrested.
Yeah, it did.
And then when they fought the case, they end up beating the case. The riots happened because there was no justice. It wasn't because Rodney got whooped in a circle. Nobody did nothing. They started to protest because they wanted the white men responsible arrested. That's the protest. If they would have been arrested the same day, there wouldn't have been no protest.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think riots would have happened if OJ would have got found guilty?
Yeah, I do.
That's actually an interesting question, Trey.
I do.
They thought so.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. But I got a question. Just like that old boy with the police in New York with the nightsticks and stuff. How did
man, that was crazy. They got found out guilty. Didn't they get found out guilty? Then they beat them charges.
Wasn't people in the uproar over that in New York?
No, we rally over here, man. You know what I mean? They just rally.
Shout out to Lex. Okay. That's the problem.
We rally over here.
In the same country his grandfather lived in. There have been advances. That's the problem with thinking. That's what's wrong with the thought.
Mm-hmm.
He don't get it. He really think it's different. And it's like, no, they're just doing it differently. There's no advances. And that's why you're going to have brothers right now screaming, it's no empathy. And
let's rally instead of protest.
No, there's no empathy. They're trying to fit into an American mode of thought. And it don't work for you. It's not going to work for you because this ain't meant for you.
I don't know if that's an American mode of thought, though.
It is. That's how Americans think.
I don't know. I'm just saying because my man, he is supposed to be a real American, the guy who just got died, Kirk, and he didn't believe in empathy.
But again,
and then people want empathy for him, though.
No, but I'm saying, regardless of his belief, I'm telling you, they feel like a person should be able to speak out and say what they want. Hip hop don't work that way. So we knew that coming in. We like, you can't just go around saying what you want. It might be some consequence.
They feel like a person should be able to say what they want and have no consequences when it fits their agenda.
Again, that same thing.
Yeah.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday,
glasses.
and Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. Right here on No Ceilings by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Like this page, man. Like this page. Subscribe to the YouTube. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Like I said, a great episode dropped Tuesday. Conversations about content creation. It's kind of in the same vein of thought where I feel like even somebody like homie that just got assassinated is like he can make content on something without having the deepest knowledge of it. But because most people listening, they're ignorant completely, you know what I mean? This person feels like the truth. But it is on that same topic. So go listen to that conversations on content creations on the No Ceilings feed on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeart, and we go get this thing cracking. Who you got this weekend, Coach, and how?
Yeah.
Canelo, but who you got this weekend and how?
I'm taking Terrence Crawford in bets because I feel like I see a way he can win the fight, but smart money is on Canelo.
And how?
Canelo can win anyway. Like he could stop him, he could beat him, he could take him to the distance, beat him unanimous decision. He can beat him always. Terrence Crawford could only probably take him the distance and win by unanimous decision. He can't stop Canelo. We've seen Canelo just be up against too much firepower and just not get hurt. But like I said, I'm taking anybody bet who want to take Canelo. I already got you. But I got Terrence Crawford by decision. I feel like he's gonna punch through. I think he's gonna punch inside of Canelo's hooks. I think that's the way he's gonna do it. He's gonna punch inside of Canelo's hooks. He's gonna work in there. He's gonna move just enough to make it a little difficult for Canelo to hit him and hurt. And if he can do that, he's gonna win the fight by decision. Probably about 8 rounds to 4.
Trap, Bud, Canelo.
So I heard, I'm saying, I've heard that your man Bud shoulders messed up. I was going with Bud all the way, but once these little crumbs start, his shoulders messed up, then he comes back, says his shoulders not messed up and all that right there. I'm not with losing no money, so I'm going with Canelo on this one right here. I'm switching. I'm switching jersey. I handed my jersey in. Yeah, but man, once those shit start coming out like that, and then you're gonna hear at the end of the fight, yeah, I did hurt mine, but I didn't want to use it as an excuse or nothing like that. Yeah, I'm going with Canelo, knocking him out.
What round?
6-7.
Okay, that's not bad. Those not bad rounds.
6-7.
I'm going with Bud.
Bud, how?
You mean talk about? I'll probably say he'll go the distance, but I think it's time for Canelo to lose. I think it's just this time for his career where he's just go take a shocking loss.
Well, shout out to D where it does it. I got Canelo late. I think Bomac gonna have to stop it.
Do you think Bomac gonna stop it?
Yeah, ain't got no
They
choice.
don't stop it.
Late, somewhere between 9 and 12.
You don't think it'll go the distance?
Nah.
If it goes the distance, you think Canelo will have it.
If it go the distance, it's up in the air.
Okay.
But I think
I got Bud, man.
Bud, the way Bud fights, I could see Canelo catching up to him in the 3rd or 4th round, starting to land leather. I think Bud does win rounds. You know, he's definitely more of a aggressive boxer as far as scoring.
But you act like Terrence ain't smart.
Both of them are smart. I don't think neither one of them have an IQ issue over each other. I think they both probably got the same IQ. I think Bud enjoys athleticism, and I think Canelo enjoys probably like develop power for having that muscle for a longer time.
Yeah,
like stronger.
So do you think Terrence gets the early rounds? If he does, when he does win rounds in your mind, it's gonna be the earlier rounds?
Yeah, I think like easy, like I could see him winning some rounds, but Bud also is not a fast starter.
And that's what I was gonna say. He's also not a fast.
You know what I mean?
Do you think he changes it up in this fight because he knows he have to get some earlier rounds?
Maybe, but that could also probably be why what happens wrong. You know what I mean? If he jumps,
he opened up too early and Canelo finds some shots.
Yeah, I think it's going to be weird because Bud is gonna box and Canelo is not a bad boxer. You know what I mean? Like he's not a bad. Canelo is a really smart and great boxer, great IQ. I think Bud is a little bit more athletic, so I think I could see him getting the looks more. But by 3rd or 4th, you know what I mean, he starts to lay leather on him. And I don't think you see it in Bud's face, but Bud starts to realize,
Canelo got power.
That type of stuff is more. And being punch hard is more of a fatigue thing.
Right.
And I think when they get to the middle rounds, people start to see Bud get hit more than he's been hit.
You know what's funny? I mean, so first of all, you have that's a logical take. Like that is probably the take to have in this fight. What you're saying? No, I'm dead serious. Like this is
that sound good, didn't
that's
it?
the smart. No, this is smart take. It's the smart take.
This is just them two fighting.
Yeah, that's the smartest take to have in this fight. I mean, I got Terrence, but that's in my mind. If I see Canelo winning and he should win the fight, that's probably how he wins. And then I think people keep saying that Terrence is the smarter boxer than Canelo.
That's not true.
I don't know why people keep saying that.
You just don't get it.
Like
you can't beat Canelo's size and go up and kick ass at 168, 175 at his size and not be. You have to be uber intelligent.
Like Canelo is like a genius boxer at that. He's not even just a good boxer. He's like
him
a
and
genius
Bud are
boxer.
both
That's a fact.
A genius. He
That's a
might,
fact.
and I still got Terrence. Canelo might actually be the better boxer.
Yeah,
because Terrence, I'm saying because Terrence has athleticism.
Because Bud is a little bit of a better defender. I mean, excuse me, Canelo's a little bit better of a defender.
Defender and counterer, yeah, that's a fact.
That's for Canelo, coach, man.
No. I got Bud because I
bring me down.
I see ways. No, I see ways Bud could win the fight.
Sleb Rock over here, coach.
I want Bud to win, man. I want Bud to win.
Canelo to win, but he's betting on Bud.
I do not. I don't dislike Canelo as a fighter, and I think the one thing I do respect about Canelo is that after he lost to Mayweather, he became a better boxer.
Yeah, he doesn't beat Lara if he doesn't fight Mayweather first.
Yeah, he fought Mayweather, and he said, "Oh, this is different." And you could tell in his defense he got better.
And I think the biggest confusion in this fight is that it's some level of Bud that's Floyd Mayweather, and it's not.
No,
different style fighters.
No, it's totally different.
Mayweather is like I call him mongoose fighters.
Once in a lifetime, once in a complete.
Yeah.
He's a mongoose. Like he's a guy who can set trap, strike, set trap. He's more like a Roy Jones. Like when he goes up when he went up in weight class. Like when Mayweather go up in weight class, he could set trap, dodge, move. His quick twitch muscles defensively are second. Like they're like the only person I could compare to him quick twitchy as far as defensively is Roy Jones. Like they both really quick twitch defensive fighters, and he could set trap, strike. Like that's not how Terrence Crawford fights. He doesn't set trap, then strike. He is a mean boxer.
Shout out to Gymnastic Dad who makes that point. Statistically, Bud gets hit more than Canelo. Bud is moving up 3 weight classes from 147, where most of his fights were, one at 154 to 168. This is a dangerous move for Bud. He's the older. But that's my point. Like
older
that's
in
why
age.
I said Canelo. He's older in age. Yeah. Maybe not as much.
Not in boxing though.
But
34, 36, right?
No, he'd be 38 in a week.
38? Oh damn.
Be 38 in a week or two.
But Canelo been fighting professionally for like what 25 years?
No,
since he was 20. Since he was 20.
15. Since he was
15. Yeah, 15.
Turned pro at 2005, if I remember correctly, and I think Bud turned pro in 2008.
Yeah, what was crazy was he was only boxing for like a year or so before he turned pro. Like them niggas seen him like, yo, nah, you one of them. You one of those.
That's what I said, DT. Nothing in Bud resume says pick him over Canelo. That's a fact, and I've been saying that to some. I was talking to Ack from Ack and Barack show, and I was like, Bud hasn't shown me the fight to where I could say this is why. Like, I never saw Bud against this level of opposition. Like, Canelo is 30 million times better than anybody Bud has fought. And that's no disrespect to Spence, but Canelo is a 4-division champion, undisputed, first battle Hall of Famer, all-time great, most likely the greatest fighter ever come out of Mexico. And it's like, he's not the traditional stand Mexican fighter where he plants his feet and just throws hands. He's really smart. He could box on his toes. I watched him box Triple G in the first fight on his toes. He could do everything everybody else does in boxing, but he figured out something that works for him so well, and he's really smart. And not only, like, this is Bud's first fight at 168. You know what I mean? I think Canelo has figured out his body at this weight, taking shots. Like, Canelo don't even take punches. Like, I think people feel like Bud is going to be able to hit Canelo so easy. And I'm like, this is probably, like, Floyd Mayweather is better than Bud Crawford. Triple G is probably around the same place.
No.
Yeah, as Bud Crawford.
No. Bud Crawford is better than Triple G. He's a better boxer than Triple G. What are we talking about right now?
He would beat Triple G.
He might not beat him, but he's a better boxer than him.
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
Triple G is a silver medalist, probably second or third greatest middleweight of all time. Fantastic. Like, you can't, like, he's a fantastic boxer, even if we don't like it.
I don't dislike it. I don't have a problem with Triple G. I'm just saying Triple G is not a better boxer than he's not a better boxer than Bud.
I don't know.
He might beat Bud because
I think he's a better boxer too.
A better boxer than Bud?
Yeah.
No.
I think Bud Crawford is more athleticism than just being a better boxer than Triple G.
Not a better boxer than Bud Crawford.
I mean,
Triple G is a good boxer, though. I'm not taking anything away from him.
I mean, he's a silver medalist. You ain't winning no silver medal unless you're a great boxer. You know what I mean? Unless you heavyweight, you just knocking people out. But Triple G is a sound boxer, coach.
I don't think he's a bad boxer.
No, not just a bad boxer.
He's
He's like
a bad
way
boxer.
better than.
I think he's a good boxer.
He's an above average boxer.
Thinks he's fine. Thinks he's good. He's a really good boxer.
But I'm saying
an 8 on the boxing.
Bivol, I think Bivol is probably as good of a boxer as Bud.
Okay, Bivol is, but Bivol's a better boxer than Triple G.
But I'm saying I don't even know if that's true. But I'm saying
Bivol is really good.
I do think so, but I don't think you get how good Triple G is as a boxer.
I get it.
No, I think you get how good he is as a fighter and whooping ass, but I don't think you really get how fantastic of a boxer he had to be.
I really get it. I get it. I get how good of a boxer he is, and he's just not as good as.
But I was saying all that to say that like Canelo has been in with this type of really big good fighter a few times. With this type of really
Triple G.
No, for sure. Canelo has fought the better opposition.
I mean, and by like miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, he's fought the better
miles.
But now has Bud ever ducked any fights though? Like when you say that though, Bud fights who's there for him to fight though, B. So you can't. I mean, I know you're good as your competition that you fight though, but it's not as if he don't destroy them niggas when he do fight them though.
I mean, he just missed a lot of other really great fighters over his career.
Who Bud has?
Yeah.
Like who?
I mean, Mikey Garcia is a Hall of Fame opponent, Floyd Mayweather, Tim Bradley.
So he ducked all those people?
Not ducked. It's just the business didn't allow for whatever happened. The
so
business
he gets penalized for that.
Not penalized. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer because he's a 4-weight champion, 2-time two-weight undisputed champion. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer minus his resume. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying at this level, like the homie DT in the chat is saying, nothing about Bud can prepare you for what he's about to go up into. Like it has to work. We're gonna see a version of Bud we never saw. Like the version of Bud that's been in fights right now is not the version of Bud that could beat Canelo Alvarez.
I'm like you now, of course. I'm gonna take all bets.
Because I'm saying
he's convincing me to take all.
I'm gonna tell you, but see, people don't like. They don't see how Bud can win this fight. Like, how do you? Me. I want to ask Glasses. How can you see a path to where Bud can win the fight?
Yeah, he just got to box. You got to stay on his toes.
But you said Canelo's a better boxer.
But athleticism, you know what I mean? His ability to scatter around the ring, take some shots, you know what I mean? Move. And I still think that's a lot because the problem is Canelo is going to catch up to him. Bud does have a history of getting punched. Canelo is really good at hitting people. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty accurate. So I would imagine those two things are going to go together.
I want to see the key word in this battle is going to be power. I kind of want to see, because I don't think Crawford going to be able to really hurt Canelo, but I also want to see how bad Canelo is going to hurt Crawford. Like, can Crawford stand tall against some of this power that he about to? Because this is about to be different.
I think Bud going to hit. I think Bud going to hit though. I think Bud going to hit.
What they fight at 168?
Yeah. Without no weight drain, different. Without no nothing.
It's about to be different, bro. Like this power. Like I'm telling you, people think that going up in weight is.
We're gonna talk about that G Stacks. I saw that.
It's easy. Going up in weight is not easy. It's a difference up there.
But that's his natural weight though. Then how's that really different then right there?
Devin Haney's natural weight is 175 pounds, 180 pounds. Roy Jones' weight. Yeah, all of them dudes are big, but that's different when you've been training and fighting at this weight.
Dude, it's a difference, Trap. Like when you start going up in weight and you start feeling, you're not feeling that type of power when you train and get in the ring with these other smaller guys. That's a real different power that you about to feel. 168 too. He going up weight classes. He ain't just 160 like he should have.
And it's not like when he first started where he was at 135 and then he went up to 147. Like this, he would have to be, okay, Trav, it's the equivalent of Roy Jones going up to beat Evander Holyfield for the heavyweight title. How about that?
That'd have been for the heavyweight title, because see, the Evander Holyfield was one person to use because he wasn't never really a heavyweight like that though.
Who wasn't?
Evander Holyfield wasn't a natural heavyweight.
Evander Holyfield is a 2 or 3 time undisputed
But
heavyweight.
he's not a natural heavyweight though, B. He's more like a
Canelo
cruiserweight.
not a natural 160.
Light heavyweight, matter of fact.
No, he's in cruiserweight.
That's what Evander really was though. Evander really was.
No, Evander was a cruiserweight that goes up, dominates the heavyweight division to some degree.
Yeah.
But imagine Roy Jones not fighting Ruiz, but fighting Mike Tyson, because him and Mike Tyson are the same height. They the same size, probably walk around. But it's different when somebody been fighting at heavyweight or fighting an Evander Holyfield guy that's been 200 pounds and now he's been heavyweight 220, 230, and y'all could be close to the same height. You know what I mean? But one guy is used to a different level of power wrestling. They're just accustomed to it all the time.
So, like I said, real quick. Like I said, I would have went with Bud. I was going with Bud. Once this shit started going within the whole shoulder messed up shit started getting flinging around, I don't want nah. Canelo got it. It's already written out for Canelo. That's what I'm going with right there. But I thought Bud would have took him 12 and would have won the fight by taking him 12.
I got
Canelo would have won. Huh?
I got to go at 12 winning the fight.
I just don't know what that looks like for Bud anymore. When was the last time Bud fought a 12-round decision? Maybe like Ricky, like what was the guy he fought at?
He just fought one.
I mean that was the design, just to outbox a guy.
Oh, that was the design.
That was he fought the guy that's from England for his titles. I think it was like his second title. What's his name? I can't think of his name, but he fought that guy, and the goal was to fight 12 rounds, and he did a good job. I mean, but that's not how he normally fights.
Okay, so after you give your breakdown of the fight, and it sounds like a real uphill battle for my boy Crawford.
Sure, yeah.
And it's for sure uphill battle. Why in the hell are you not giving me 2-1?
Because Vegas.
I told you 3-1 from the jump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I swear that.
Trav, you going 3-1?
I swear, me and G had.
I told him should have gave him that. He should have gave him that. He should have gave him that.
He gave me 2-1.
Should have gave him that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 2-1 bet for me.
No.
You just gave. That's why I let you sit back and let you. Hey, you gave a great case on why
so
Canelo
I get
should win this fight.
I get the odds.
I should get 2-1, right?
No.
You want to bet me?
Yeah, I say
you want to bet me? Yeah. You want? I'm going with Canelo. I put on Canelo. No problem.
I want them odds.
But hold on. But if Canelo knock him out, I go with Canelo. I'll give you 2-1 if what's name win. But if Canelo knock him out, you give me 3-1.
That's
you giving out them G bets, huh?
Yeah, stop it.
You don't give G gonna give us that.
That's a good bet. That's a good bet.
It's perfect. That is the real breakdown. That is how this fight is probably gonna go.
Trap.
And he knows he should give him out 2-1. 160. They fight at 168. Crawford got hurt by Gamboa.
You said the shoulders hurt.
Gamboa.
Come on,
Gamboa. Like a featherweight or something like that.
I thought about that.
You want to go with him?
Maybe he was sucking down in weight, and you know how that make you unsteady.
Oh, when you lose weight,
maybe. Who's the last person that hurt Canelo? I think it was. I know
Triple G heard him.
I didn't remember Triple G heard him. But
man,
Triple G heard him.
I thought Triple G heard him.
Jose Cotto was the first time.
Jose Cotto heard him.
Jose Cotto is the only time I seen him visibly hurt.
And Jose Cotto.
Okay. Tell him Trap.
But that's like the last time though. I don't know if that.
My man, check Hendo's in the super chat in. He said Bud got knocked down before. He said what's name never got knocked down.
Knocked him down. The man with too many vowels.
Yeah, Bud's been knocked down before.
Bud's been hurt a couple.
Has been hurt a couple of times. Now, see, that's going to be the problem in this fight. Is he going to be able to withstand the power that's about to come his way? And how is he going to see these punches from Canelo?
Triple G is Canelo a different dude. He's a really good. His defense is probably one of the most underrated defenses I've ever saw.
I believe that.
You know what I mean? Like he rolls with every shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he tough. He's really, really way better than we give him credit for. Canelo is, honestly.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. You're not gonna like it. He don't disagree with it for sure. But Canelo, his defense is probably better than his offense. Canelo's offense is very basic. and Bud is gonna see this shit coming a mile away. That's what I'm banking on. Bud gonna see everything that Canelo's gonna throw, and Bud is gonna be able to hit him through the punches and win rounds. Because Canelo's, if you look at his shots, they are so 1-2, and that's why that dude could run away from him for the whole fight. The last guy he fought against, like it was nothing. He didn't cut the ring off. These punches are nothing spectacular. They hook up top, chop down, up top. I mean, he fight like a. That's the one thing he hasn't changed in his for years and years and years. He still fight like the kind of the basic Mexican fighter.
Nah, he don't fight like the best.
I'm saying offensively, defensely,
no,
he got a little.
Better. He's way better than the decent Mexican fighter.
I don't know, man. Like, what's the difference between him and Chavez?
Chavez throw every punch all the time.
What do Canelo do?
He don't really throw a lot of punches like that.
He throws the same punch though, and it's like
he throw a couple different punches. What's underrated about his offense? I'm not disagreeing with you. I do think his defense is the lead to his offense. I do think he's a better defensive fighter than offensive fighter, but I don't think it's because he lacks in offense. I think offensively, like his feints are underrated. Like that nigga does a thing where he shoots a punch up and people think it's something coming down, and it's a hook or it's an uppercut with the left hand. Like he does a lot of tricky shit. And to your credit, we've been watching him fight for 20 years. So yeah, we could all see it. But Canelo is probably one of those perfect examples of a fighter where outside it looks totally different than inside the ring.
Who's the last person Canelo stopped?
I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago. Probably stopped that boy from Mexico, that little big boy.
Which one? Not Munguia.
Ali Munguia.
No, he didn't stop. Did he stop Munguia?
Thought he did.
He did.
He stopped Munguia?
I think he did.
Well, he froze.
No, I'm just.
I think he said he was checking. He was checking to see if he stopped Munguia. What about that boy from Yo Way Trap? That Puerto Rican dude.
Oh, Berlanga.
Yeah, did he stop Berlanga?
No, he didn't stop Munguia. His last stoppage was Caleb Plant.
4
years ago.
Caleb. Oh man, but come on, man. I mean, I like and I have a great deal of respect for Caleb Plant. I think that boy was. I think Caleb Plant is a really good boxer, but I think he was out of his depth in that fight.
Yeah, but I think so. Why would you? That's why it could be relatable to Bud, because Bud is almost kind of the same type of fighter as Caleb
Plant.
No,
the hell you ain't doing that.
I mean, if you
take,
I know you're not saying that,
Coach.
Shit.
He just said,
I know we're not calling Bud Crawford Caleb Plant.
You know what I'm saying they don't fight that different.
Whoa, that is very interesting that you would say that.
They don't fight that different.
Confusing.
I think Bud is just a little bit more of a fire sale. You know what I mean? He way more fired up, but they markedly.
You think Caleb Plant and
so what?
I don't know about
what
that.
kind of action we got going on, Ken?
Fight on his toes?
No, but Caleb Plant will. See, that's the difference between Caleb Plant think he the white Mayweather. That's where he be feeling at.
So is Bud gonna stop and stand right in front of, like, is he gonna plant his feet?
Here and there. Because you know that's in Bud. Bud is gonna do that.
So what's gonna happen when he plants his feet?
He gonna find shots inside the shots.
Well, he leads. Canelo is a counterpuncher.
He's gonna find shots inside the shots. And he gonna lead, he gonna a counter to the body.
So Canelo, who's one of the best counter punchers in boxing, is going to be countered all night while somebody else is leading.
Okay, that's another thing. We got to go with the times, G. Canelo used to be one of the best counter boxers. You know who's the best counter puncher in boxing right now?
Who?
Terrence.
I mean, I think
Crawford.
I think you also talk about somebody he didn't look that he kept getting hit with the same punch in his last fight.
He did. I'm not gonna lie.
He didn't look like he got hit with the same punch all night,
bro. I said, God damn, Terrence.
I'm not saying Caleb Plant is Bud Crawford. I'm telling you, their styles are the same. They're boxer punchers.
They're not similar at all.
They are. Caleb Plant
is not a boxer puncher. He's a boxer.
No,
Caleb Plant is closer to what's that boy I talk about sometimes being a real good boxer?
I think he's not, but he's
what's
not.
What's his name?
He's not,
Tommy Malinaji. He's closer to Tommy.
No, he don't.
I mean, is it Paulie Malinaji?
No, he's actually trying to stop shit.
What the who?
Caleb actually stopped the last fight he won. He stopped somebody.
So number one, Caleb Plant.
I think we're conflating somebody that don't have natural power as if Malinaji is not trying to knock you out.
He's
trying to win 12.
Malinaji is just like Caleb Plant. He will stand on shit. Malinaji will stand on shit. Like he will stand on it. He just can't hurt you. That's how Caleb Plant is.
Yeah, but I think you're conflating fighters who try to win 12 rounds versus guys who actually really trying to hurt you.
Caleb Plant ain't trying. So number one, Caleb Plant started trying to stand on punches. If you watch his career through it, he just started trying to stand on punches a little bit.
I'm saying he stopped Darrell and he stopped that man that looked like a Nazi.
Nigga, if you stop 2 people in 30 fights, I mean, how many stoppages Caleb Plant got?
Not that many.
Okay.
But I'm saying, but I think that's because he don't have the power. Not so much he's trying to win 12-round boxing matches.
He obviously has the power because he stopped Darrell and he stopped the Nazi.
No, I think now he's getting more training. Remember, he moved over to he wouldn't move over to bread.
That's my point.
But
I just said he just started standing on punches.
But I'm saying he's never tried to win fight. He's not Pernell Whitaker. He's not trying to just outbox you.
He thought he was Pernell Whitaker at the beginning of his career. This was the knock on him. He thought he was the white Pernell, the white Mayweather. He was shoulder rolling. He was in the Philly shell a lot. And this is how he was trying to win fights. And he was trying to pick shots. That's how he was fighting.
The irony is this fight is probably going to play out just like Canelo versus Caleb Plant.
But it's not going to be.
That's what you're saying right now?
It's not going to be because he's fighting like
Caleb Plant. Did that go the distance?
That's how you're going to fight.
It's going to be because of the size differential. That's what it's going to be.
I bet you
he's just going to drain him, wear him down, body punch. But
what did you think he did to Caleb Plant?
I'm saying he did the same thing to Caleb Plant, but Caleb Plant is not going to be fighting the same way. You can still use the same game plan against a person who's not fighting the same.
Like, what is he going to do different?
He's the bigger man. He's going to go in there and try to wear him down.
Caleb Plant is countering Canelo all night in that fight. Mm-hmm. He's taking these shots on the shoulders. You remember how he was taking them shots and turning into the shot?
Yes.
Boom. Same thing we was doing last time. Boom. Yes. He's countering Canelo. Canelo just rolling a little bit more with the shot. I think that fight is just how this fight looks. Don't get me wrong. I think there's going to be moments where Bud try to stand on the shots, but I think if the day he starts to stand on the shots, he's in with a really, by far, the best counter punches he's fought in boxing.
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you seen Bud pot shot? This is Caleb. Caleb Plant is a pot shotter. Bud is going to counter with 2 or 3 punches. They're not going to come pop, 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 pop. It's going to come straight hook. It's not going to be 1 or 2. I'm telling you, that's where he's going to try to win this fight at. He's going to win.
So you think he's going to throw 3 or 4 punches at Canelo Alvarez?
Yes. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
What? Wait a minute. What is Canelo to you? Who is he to you?
I don't know. A really good counter puncher.
He is a really good counter puncher, and
he don't fight like Bivol. Like Bud don't fight like Bivol. He's not gonna be able to throw 3 or 4 punches in no world at Canelo over and over in that fight, and Canelo ain't gonna catch him with a counter.
Okay. So you know what really hurts Canelo more than and we know he got one of the best chins in boxing history. I think that's another thing that's underrated about Canelo. Some people got to talk about his chin a lot more. That boy can take a punch. But the thing that really fucks Canelo up is clean, effective punching. Like that's what Mayweather did. It's not about the power with Canelo all the time. Bivol hit him clean, straight punches, and Crawford's going to hit him clean in that fight multiple times. I'm not saying he could. I'm not saying he could. You don't think he'll hit him clean?
I don't think he'll hit him clean the way you think. I think the way Bivol was able. I think Bivol was able to do it with a different level of size, and Bivol was a great boxer.
Fact.
I think Bud don't enjoy those size advantages.
You are right.
I don't know if he's just gonna be landing clean. Canelo don't lead in action a lot, so he's not gonna be able to just. And if you try to put together 3 and 4 punch combinations against Canelo Alvarez, who's probably one of the best counter punchers in boxing, you're probably gonna get hit. It's like putting together 3 or 4 punch combinations against Bud Crawford, you're probably gonna get hit. Or trying to put together 3 or 4 punch combinations against Tank, you're probably gonna get hit.
You are going to be surprised how many 2 and 3 punches combinations Bud throw in this fight. Because he has the speed. He got to use his advantages. He has the speed advantage.
I don't even know if you have a speed advantage.
Here we go.
What are we talking about?
Here we go.
I don't think Bud is as fast as
you think Canelo is faster than.
No, that's not what I said. I said I don't think. I think Bud is more fluid than just hella quick.
I agree. I agree with you there. But you don't think, but you know what fluidity look like. Like, you know what it look like. Yeah. You seen it before. That shit look fast.
But I'm saying, but it is Canelo Alvarez. Like, I just look.
So do you think Bud is not quicker than Canelo? If Canelo is, we giving him the power advantage because he's the bigger man. We can at least give Bud the speed advantage because he's a smaller man.
He come in, he did weigh 168 pounds.
Okay. So we're not worried about him. We worried about his power moving up to that weight class, which is probably not. He gonna be the faster fighter in that fight, Glasses.
I don't know.
And he gonna have the faster eyes.
At least in the beginning.
I don't even know.
He gonna have the faster eyes.
Well, he don't start in the beginning like that. He's not. Look, I think people keep looking at Bud I think there's something to look at with Bud Crawford throughout his career. And then I think there's a conflation because he's a black man and you think you're seeing Floyd. I don't care what nobody says.
No, he's not Floyd.
But Canelo Alvarez, there's only one fighter in history that could do what he did to Canelo Alvarez. There's actually only been one fighter in history to do it. Even the way Bivol did it didn't look like the way Floyd did it. It's just different. And that's because Floyd is unbelievably defensively responsible.
But how much better you think Canelo is from when he fought Floyd to where he at now, though?
I think he's a lot better.
He's better.
Yeah.
I think he's a lot better.
But any version of Floyd beats the shit out of Bud Crawford. It's just too smart.
I don't know about that.
He said beat the shit.
Yeah, he beats
Not
the
just beat
shit
him.
out of Bud.
I don't know about that. I don't know if he beats the shit out of Bud.
He beats Bud ass bad.
And
I don't know about that.
Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer of all time to me.
So you think
He's not my favorite boxer, but he's the best.
Is Canelo at his peak right now?
No. And that's another thing we got to stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he at his peak?
No,
right
he's not
now?
at his peak.
Like,
Neither one of them at their
You think,
peak.
hold on, you think he didn't reach his peak yet, or you think he passed his peak?
He's past his
he's
prime. He on the
past
down
his peak.
end.
That's why I'm taking Bud.
Both of them are though.
But Canelo,
Nah.
Trap. If Canelo wasn't on the down end of his prime, he would have stopped the last guy. He would have cut that ring off and stopped that man. Instead,
Not the way that man was on a bike, B. That man
no,
was on a
old
motherfucking
Canelo
10
would have
speed.
stopped that boy down and cut that ring off. He too old to cut the ring off now. That boy
Yeah,
didn't
but
even
is
want to give
Bud-
the effort to
but
cut that
Bud-
ring off.
But Bud don't fight like that.
No, he's not. You're right. He's not gonna fight like that.
And so if you standing across Canelo, probably still one of the best 5 or 6 counter punchers in boxing today, he's gonna hit you.
That switch up might fuck Canelo up, though.
It's not.
When
I
that
agree
man
with
do that
that.
switch up, when that man do that switch up, we do that switch up on him.
This ain't
That
them
might-
little
that-
people down there.
all
This
right.
ain't them people
Okay,
that's like good. This is like one of the greatest fighters in history. Like,
okay.
and this is what my nigga DT was talking about at the beginning at the lunch table. He was saying that like the problem is Bud, we haven't experienced him at this level. The closest we experienced him at was against Spence. Like he's never like this.
Look what he did to Spence, though.
Say who?
Look what he did to
That
Spence,
makes
though.
Bud great.
But I think that's fantastic, right?
I could destroy
that's why-
Spence.
That's why we give him a chance in this fight.
Hey, let me ask you a question. So, and Caleb Plant, this ain't even no question, actually, it's a statement. Caleb Plant fights less like Bud Crawford than Spence fights like Canelo. Spence fight more like Canelo.
That's a
And I
fact.
think
No,
that's
he's
where
not. No.
he fights more like Canelo than
No.
Plant fights like Terrence Crawford.
No,
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
no, because Spence is
Yeah.
not a defensive fighter.
I didn't say they fought exactly the same.
I'm
I said
saying
he
it's-
fights more like
I think you're
Canelo.
conflating their offensive packages as being the same versus.
I'm just saying
how
they're more
much better-
similar as fighters than Caleb Plant and Terrence
I
Crawford.
don't think so. I think Caleb Plant is a counterpuncher. I think he's an offensive fighter. He leads first with shots. He fights the same. He just don't have this natural powers, but he's not as athletic.
Terrence Crawford is not actually just a counterpuncher. He don't even fight. He can counterpunch.
I don't think Caleb Plant is just a counterpuncher.
That's what he is. He's a counterpuncher.
No, he's not. He
Yeah,
leads
that's
in
what he
action.
is.
He wins rounds. You can't be a counterpuncher and
He
win a bunch of
wins
rounds.
round on clear, concise punching, like
No, he
counterpunching.
wins
Like,
early rounds by leading in jabs and action.
nah, he.
Plant don't be falling behind on the scorecard.
I mean, depending on who he's fighting. I mean,
didn't
he's
fall
fighting
behind
Canelo.
it.
He
He
ain't gonna
was-
fall behind him because
I'm
Canelo
saying-
throw
I'm
3
saying-
punches around.
I'm saying even in all of these fights he's had, he's not really falling behind on the scorecard. He
I'm trying to
leads
think
with
of
jabs.
his last fight. I'm trying to think. Like we could say that about what's his face, and in that jab
Okay.
is a faux jab. He's throwing too.
I bet you this fight, here's another bet for you. This fight is more likely to end up like Canelo and Caleb Plant than it does like Spence and Bud Crawford.
I mean, like
Then why would you be comparing it?
I'm just saying he fights more like
You know why? Because he don't fight nothing like Spence.
Okay, he fights like the bigger.
Spence is not even a counterpuncher.
He fights like the bigger.
Spence is not
better defensive minded.
No, Spence is not even
Earl
a
Spence.
counterpuncher. That's not his strength. Canelo
that's
is
not
all
his strength. That's not his strength.
Canelo's main strength is counterpunching, and Canelo is defensively sound beyond.
Okay, but you're taking me saying that they fight more similar to each other
Because
than
I'm telling
Caleb
you,
Plant.
because Bud Crawford, because Caleb Plant.
I
is
feel the
up,
same way you say about Caleb Plant about Bud in the Bud comparison.
don't
They don't
know
fight
because-
anything alike. Nothing
but
alike.
Both of them lead in their ring generalship champions. That's their thing. They're both ring generalship.
What are you
guys.
talking about? That Terrence Crawford ain't no ring general champion.
No, he is a ring generalship guy.
Why
That's
you
why he
saying
wins
this?
rounds.
No, he's not. He wins round because so number one, he's kind of like Canelo in the fact that he takes the first 3 rounds to kind of figure you out. He ain't using ring generalship right there. He just figuring you.
Which fight did you see him down 0-3 in?
He was probably down 0-3 against little dude, the dude I just said hurt him. What's my man name? Gamboa.
He wasn't 0-3.
He probably was down 0-3.
That was 40 years ago.
This is how he fights, dude.
Who else was he down 0-3 against?
All his fights. Who did he just fight?
He wasn't down 0-3.
What's my man name? What's my man name from overseas?
No,
not him. But even him, that was a close fight at the beginning because
he wasn't down 0-3.
Yeah, it might have been 1-2.
No,
it was very close, man. You act like he was 3-0 in that fight.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay, what about my boy?
But that's because Madrimov is a counterpuncher.
You remember the dude I said gonna make the Hall of Fame? You're like, no, he's not. What's my boy name? Black dude from overseas.
Kell Brook.
He was down in that fight too.
No, he wasn't down at the beginning of the Bud Crawford?
Yeah, Bud was down in that beginning of that fight. That was a great fight at the beginning, and it probably was.
It started off. I remember that
3-2 or something like that.
The first 7 rounds it was close. But
yeah.
Again, they're not counter punchers.
Who's not counter? Which one? Who?
Brook or Spence. That's not how they pride themselves.
Okay, and I get that.
So I'm saying, Canelo is one of those people that prides himself on counter punching.
Yeah, he does. He does pride himself on counter punching. But like I said, I'm not saying he's the exact fighter. I'm just saying he fights more similar.
Caleb Plant is a lot more of the style Bud Crawford.
No, they're not close. It's not even close.
They're the same style more than
that's
Canelo.
Not even close. Caleb Plant thinks he's trying to fight like Mayweather. Do we think you just got finished saying Bud is not Mayweather? And he's not. You're right.
That's because
they're opposite fighters.
That's because Caleb Plant is trying to be defensively sound.
But he's trying to be defensively sound in the manner Mayweather is. Like he's using the Philly shell and he's pot shotting.
I'm talking about when you lead with their offense, right? The way their offense is, both of them pride themselves as leading and jabbing and counterpunching.
I don't know.
Caleb Plant is a great counterpuncher.
Yeah, he is. He's a greatest too far. He's a really good counterpuncher.
Canelo has never fought a Bud.
You got to let the experts talk. You got to let the experts talk and just sit back.
Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather. What the fuck kind of fighter is a Bud type of fighter? Who the hell? What you mean? Like Bud is some unique property in the history of Bud. This motherfucker done fought against Bivol, Floyd Mayweather, Triple G, Shane Mosley, Miguel. He done fought the best fighters in the history of boxing.
He fought.
So you wait a minute. You saying? Are you asking what type of fighter is a Bud fighter?
No, he said he never fought a fighter like Bud. I'm like, that's a lie.
Oh, who said that?
That's whoever said
that. He said somebody he never fought a fighter like Bud. He could be accurate though. He might be telling the truth.
How's that?
What fighter he's fought like Bud? Sugar Shane Mosley might be the closest, and Sugar Shane might have hurt him too.
No, he didn't.
I think Shane might have rocked him.
He beat the shit out of Shane.
Oh no, I think he might have hurt him early. I can't remember for sure.
I'm telling
you.
But
who's the closest fighter he's fought that's like Bud?
I'm telling you, it's a combination of things. Like it's a combination of stuff. He fought the counter punching in Floyd Mayweather, who's the best counter puncher in boxing.
Okay.
Who's the best counter puncher that Bud Crawford fought? Floyd is the best counter puncher probably in the history of boxing.
Yeah, but that ain't the question. The question
what's your man? What's the Arabian boy name? What's the Arabian boy name?
Amir Khan?
Amir Khan.
You racist, and he's not Arabian.
Whatever. I'm going back on me.
No, Amir Khan's not a counter puncher.
Okay, so
who is the best counter puncher Bud Crawford fought?
But where are you going with this though?
I'm telling you, one guy's more familiar with everything Bud Crawford can bring. The other guy really has no idea.
So you're saying because of the
experience at the highest level
of fighters that the fighters that he's fought, he has all them. He gonna put all that shit together, and he has a soup of experience, and he's gonna say, okay, we're gonna put all these fighters together, and so I've seen it all. Whatever Bud can bring to me, I've seen it all.
Everything.
But he ain't seen it the way Bud about to bring it to him though.
Okay.
He's seen it all, but it's a way a fighter brings it.
Convincing.
One guy never seen.
Hey, what did Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan until they get shocked in the mouth. Like
So the one guy never seen none of this shit. He never seen anything remotely close to Canelo.
He's seen it.
With who?
Yeah, with Earl. He's seen it. He's seen some hooks to the body. He's seen that bullshit. He's seen that shit.
So Canelo is closer to Spence.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
I'm gonna make you read this in a different way.
What? Hold on, I'm on coach's side with
bad in this way.
Bud.
Because you really lying.
I'm saying he is.
You really
okay, but dude, I'm saying that, but he's also 168, and he also is a better defender. So I'm not saying
he's also a better defender. He's a better counterpuncher than Spence.
He's a better counterpuncher too, but they're similar.
His offense and defense is way better than Spence.
Okay,
on every level.
No. His offense is not better than Spence.
It is.
Spence is a better offensive fighter than Canelo.
Spence leads with offense.
He's a better offensive fighter than Canelo.
All right.
I mean, Canelo's a better fighter all around, but just offensive tools. What are the what you think about Canelo's jab? How you feel about his jab?
I think he has a great jab.
He has a non-existent jab. Where is it at? It's invisible. It's an invisible jab.
You're gonna see it in this fight.
You think
know
so?
Why?
You think so?
This is the first time you've seen him fight somebody his fucking size.
He throws 5 punches. He throws 5 punches around.
He didn't used to throw 5 punches at 154.
4 of them are hooks.
He didn't used to throw 5 punches at 154. You know why? Because when you fighting everybody taller, and you should know this because you didn't have to deal with this. You fight somebody fucking taller. It's different when they at a high level and you trying to use a fucking jab against their big old ass.
Okay, so you thought his jab worked wonders against Floyd. You love that jab against Floyd, huh?
It's Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
the best
but he was also small, nigga. So
he was throwing jabs at Floyd.
He didn't want to throw one to check to see if it could work.
He was throwing jabs.
Maybe I should throw one to see if it could work.
Jabs at Floyd. You know what Floyd did?
Do like 7.
You know what Floyd did?
What'd he do?
Counter over the jabs.
He laughed at it. He said,
no. He started punching him over the jabs. You know what happened? He stopped throwing jabs.
You know what Floyd did when he threw a jab? He looked confused because this wasn't in the game plan. He said, "This nigga throws jabs? Where did this come from? Why is he doing this shit to me?" Like,
listen, y'all problem is y'all judging Canelo. He's been fighting guys bigger than him for the last fucking 10 years.
I'm telling you, mark my word. Mark my word. He's not going to throw more than 17 jabs in no round. Round.
I don't think he threw 17 jabs in his last fight, but
he ain't throw 17 jabs in his life.
I bet you he gonna throw more than 17 jabs tomorrow.
In a round?
Total.
Total, nigga.
Stupid glasses.
Ain't no great
glasses.
Ain't no great.
Stupid for that
one. This is not one of your best takes.
Listen,
yeah, for
y'all
sure.
Don't understand. Y'all
Total.
Canelo, because talk about when the last time he knocked out a fighter. He's fighting guys that's 190 pounds. He bigger guys. Like Bud didn't. Bud just went up and fought a guy at 154. It didn't look like he was close to getting knocked out. That was at 154.
Canelo's gonna use his feints. He's gonna use it. Okay, so let me ask you this: do you think Bomac is one of the best trainers in boxing?
Yes.
What do you think about Bomac? And this is one I don't think Bomac gets a lot of credit for his game planning. What about his game plan?
I think he's one of the better game planners ever.
Okay, and this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Canelo's team is probably one of the best game planners ever. It's not, y'all
when have you seen him game plan well? Like the last fight he had, what was the game plan there for the last fight?
All you got to do is look
fucking pay the judges. I don't know if that nigga won that fight.
I heard dude wasn't known for running around the ring though.
Yes.
Like so they got the tape on him. He wasn't known for standing there fighting though.
That nigga got 4 knockouts. I mean, what that dude is, we all knew that nigga was not about to stand there in front of Canelo and trade blows.
Since when did they not? When did they not fight? He didn't even use motion. He just kept running.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas sound like Canelo
got on his bike.
So you guys.
I don't listen. I don't really care. I'm not a fan of neither guy. I'm just saying, really, I'm just judging the fight based off what it is. Y'all make it like the experience at the highest level ain't gonna matter.
So
walk in and see something like
I'm
that.
saying Canelo's
the same nigga that told me that Spence was gonna chop down Terry.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
I told you that was gonna happen to happen.
What happened? What? Give me to me. Lil Nas X? Like what? Not no boxing stuff. What?
Some boxing stuff too.
Okay, so you told me Mike Tyson was gonna beat
You did say that. You did say Mike Tyson was gonna beat old boy.
Every time you do this, it make me go far when I'm pretty much.
No, you did say that, bro.
Go for.
Okay.
Wait, what you say, Trap?
Yo, Glasses said Mike Tyson was gonna beat Jake Paul up. He said that.
I thought so. I was wrong.
That nigga looked sad while it was happening. I was watching him looking sad. He was.
It's all good.
I was sad.
Superhero getting beat up by this dude.
Who you got, Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather?
You did.
Yes, I did.
Shit, man. Come on, dude.
I also said Rose could beat Tank. I also told you Rolly could beat Ryan.
Okay, no. The Rolly could beat Ryan was a good one.
I told you Ryan was gonna probably be too much for Devin. I didn't pick him. I said he's gonna hit him all night.
Okay. Those two was good. I'm gonna give you those two for sure. Yeah, those are some.
What's his record?
Not about
I don't know about that Roach one. I don't know. I remember that.
My boy DT said,
I remember that either.
I said, this is that type of fight. This dude could fight. I said, this is that type of fight he gonna struggle with all night and be fucked up.
That's it. He might have. I'm saying I can't remember for sure, but he definitely had Devin Haney against Garcia against Haney.
Yeah.
He definitely
and
called
I had
that.
Motherfucking the Forrest Gump against Ryan Garcia. Remember, I kept telling you, I'm like, man, this dude stand right in front of you. The people that he struggled against, Forrest Gump struggled against people that are technically good.
So the Rolly against Tank was his best call he in boxing. He gave me. That was a good one because I actually thought Tank was gonna knock Rolly out. When he called that, I was like, that was a
not
good
Tank
one.
and Rolly.
Yeah, it can't be that one.
It wasn't. Wait, Rolly just fought Garcia.
Yeah,
Rolly and Garcia. It was Rolly and Garcia.
I'm not saying Bud can't win the fight.
Rolly and Garcia. That's
Revenge. I'm not saying Bud can't win the fight, bro. I'm just saying he's gonna have to box from the outside way more than he has in a very long time.
You ain't got no
boy getting punched.
You ain't got no takes like my man Teddy.
The Bud that we've seen this whole time is not going to be the version that could show up and beat Canelo.
Okay, let me ask you this question, Glasses, and you, Coach, and Trap too. But so if Canelo loses this fight, would this be like his worst defeat, or would it be like, oh, Bud was a good boxer?
This would be his worst defeat.
It would be his worst defeat.
If he lose this fight, that'll be his worst loss he had.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Floyd was picked over him. Bivol was an underdog in that fight, I think. Or no, maybe wasn't.
So this would be his worst.
You could understand how he would lose to Bivol and Floyd, though.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't understand.
And this fight.
Yes, you can.
And this fight is really close, bro. Like Vegas had it like 160 or 170.
So I feel
I think something, but again, I think both of them boys is on that work. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm saying I think when it comes down to it, it's gonna be a problem, dog. I don't think that version of Bud could show up and stand. He stood in front of Spence.
So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when they meet in the center of the ring and they shoulder up and Bud push him off like he did Spence? What you gonna think as soon as he bump him off, bump Canelo off like he did Spence? You're gonna be like, oh shit.
The worst thing in the world that happened to a Bud Crawford fan is what happened in that Spence fight. Because now you done got completely delusional across the whole landscape of boxing. And I'm not mad because that Spence win was incredible and deserves to be gloated for every Bud Crawford fan ever. That was the most one-sided ass whooping I ever seen at that level.
But let me ask you though, right? So what's the reason from two boxing experts though right now? What's the reason why we ain't seen Spence since then though?
That's another problem, which kind of I was talking to DJ about that. I'm like, DJ, tell me the truth. He like, I'll tell you in person.
This is my opinion, because you know, G can get insider information.
For real.
Yeah, I don't be fucking with.
So what's your
I want to know what you think. No. I don't want to go to inside. I want to go what we think. I want to go with the think.
In my opinion,
he don't want to say the truth.
In my opinion, dude, look, I think Spencer's a great fighter. I think he's an awesome fighter, but maybe he just. So what he supposed to fight that tall dude?
Coach, can you get it out?
Fondor.
Yeah, Fondor. He was supposed to fight Fondor.
Tower Inferno.
What happened to that? Who pulled out of that fight?
Who pulled out, Junior? I don't know.
Glasses, who pulled out?
Spence.
Oh, Spence pulled out.
They not sanctioning him, but again, look, I don't want to take away Spence's best win. I want to act like he beat the best version of Spence. It was nothing wrong with him. He wasn't no deadly car accident that he got threw out, had to get his teeth replaced.
Got the yips.
I don't want to imagine the things that was happening.
Okay,
let's just say he beat the best version of Spence.
I'm glad you said that about the accident, because this will make it better for me.
I was dancing around it though. Right, your glasses. You was really dancing. You doing a two-step. You was doing a two-step around it though, B.
130 miles in the car and you have a car accident,
and the fact that his eye was disconnected, they tried to hook it back up. And he couldn't, the same shot he kept getting. There's a few things, but I'm not talking about that. Let's say he beats the best version of Spence.
No, I wasn't even about to say that.
The best version of Spence is probably still 5 times less than the best version of Canelo.
Okay, I wasn't about to say that about the car accident. I'm really making no excuse. I'm just saying, but if y'all do have an accident going 100, would you be willing to get back in that car and go 130 miles again?
Yeah.
Would you be kind of like, or would you be a little gun shy, like, man, maybe I should?
He never did after that.
I'm just saying. Maybe that's what's going on with this fight.
stuff. You say one
Okay, I
fight
got you.
between versus when every fighter in history
Hey,
has probably been beat up.
Boxing is a real have a lot to do with your mental.
Bud ended his career, and
I'm not saying that. Don't try to say put that on me.
It seems like that. It seems like that right now. It seems like that.
Do not
It
try to
does seem like that.
What you saying, coach?
But a trainer's job is to make you feel like a superhero before you go into that fight. Like, you're supposed to feel like a superhero before you fight. You're supposed to feel unstoppable before you fight. And I don't know. It might be hard for Spence to get back to that place in his mind.
Shout out to the G Stacks. What's
That's
up?
Real. That's real shit.
$5. You see Rory Maul hyped about this Radio Rico implying his Drake. That shit dumb and it's a lie.
What is that? What are you talking about?
They talking about a bunch of gossip on the scene.
Oh, it's talking about yeah. I seen that.
They trying to open up a Rico for Payola and iHeart. Yeah. First off, it wouldn't work that way. That's a lie. It wouldn't be a Rico.
But let me ask you this though, right? If that was to happen, who would be the person that started the motives and gave the feds the motives to even go and look into something like that?
First off, a Rico is different. It's more than that. Like, I get how it could be Payola could be the crime and the centerpiece, but it wouldn't work that way because it don't work that way at that level. Like, bro, like what people keep calling Payola is way more complicated because it ain't quite Payola the way you would think. Like, you can't take $1,000 into the radio station and then they gonna play the record. Like, it's way more to that shit than that. Like, you can't pay to make a hit record. You can only pay to get a record an opportunity. You can't pay to play. Like, I heard somebody say that the other day. Like, it's hard. Like, you have to get multiple DJs into the mix, and then they have to all try at their different slots in the mix shows, and then you got to get enough plays just to get the record tested. Like, it's a lot.
So you don't feel as if people could pay to basically link into the programming that radio does, though. You know what I'm saying? So now if they keep on, so say the song might not get no plays, but they might have put a little bag up right there to get them to get 4 plays a day. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually the song attaches on. People can eventually end up hearing it like that.
Oh, because then they would have to sacrifice losing advertising, right? Because remember, every time you play a bad song or somebody changes the channel, the test is how they determine which song their audience want to hear. If people turn away from a song, that costs you rating spots when it comes time to sell the ad. So the depth of radio is crazy, right? One person, like when they test a record, they make a phone call to a few people. Let's say the number is 20 people, but those 20 people represent 2 million. Every one person represents 100,000 people. So if they play a song on the radio, on the phone, and they say, what do you think of this song? And that record don't test, remember, like, the slots, especially like in Los Angeles, like Kiss, Power, The Real. Now it's The Real. Every time you lose a slot, that's supposed to be less audience listening, which means you charge less for advertising. The main business of radio is selling advertisement. So every time you test bad, so if you play records people don't want to hear because somebody paid for it, you're going to lose advertising. Ain't no station paying no millions of dollars in fucking payola. That shit, it don't work that way. They're not paying that for no one record. For what? The record wouldn't make no money.
I think this testing is going to go back to not even, it definitely can't go to recent times. Because if anybody's paying payola right now in this day and age within radio.
No, they going to tell you to don't even work your record. When the low is popping, the low tested
like it was
top 3, right? Shout out to the good people at The Real, right? The homie DJ Amen, right? I didn't have to pay DJ Amen nothing. My records show history of testing. So I take the record. I'm like, man, I'm going to work this dope record. It's called The Loke. You can listen to it on Cancel These Nuts, Fire. I take it to the radio station, right? They like, man, we like this. We going to play it, right? So they started testing the record. They put it in the mix. They kept playing it. They tested the record. The record called out top. Like, that means it's familiar, right? Because I know what I'm doing. I'm a fucking vet at this point at making records. I done studied a million of them. So it's a good record. When I started looking at how much work and how much money you have to spend to work a record, traveling, going here, talking here, taking this person to dinner, convincing them to pay, mixer meetings where you buy everybody food because you're trying to get everybody to give you a chance, versus the conversion rate of how much it would cost to do that around the country. It don't even make no sense. It don't even make no sense, Trap.
So that's what the money basically. Because I heard a couple people say, yo, to get a record off the ground, that shit might take $150,000 and shit like that. Man, so is that when they?
That's $250,000. And it's not because you're giving it to somebody and saying
just kissing hands and shaking hands and kissing babies. That's it. That's what it's all about.
Travel, you gotta take people to dinner. You doing a million things to get people to support your record. You asking them to support your campaign. Like this ain't simple. You know what I mean? Like it's not. You can't pay. What would Power 106 charge? Like they make so much money off advertisement, and you finna go take your record. What you gonna give them 50,000 to make what in LA? How much money you gonna make when nobody got to buy a record? Maybe back 40 years ago when records was for sale, but if you spend 50,000 at one station, because Lord knows if your record don't test and you got to give it another chance. Let's say you had the right plug. Let's say the program director, I know him personally, says, all right, Glasses, give me $50,000. Give that to me. How do you even make the money back? Like you can't even sell a record. You can't even stream. So streaming has been a thing over the last 10 years. So the money's been struggling. It's way more complicated than that. And I'm not saying there's not rumors, but that shit bullshit. That's them people trying to feel better about why they lost a fucking battle. Same dumb shit.
You think that comes around to that again, though?
That's why that's the people appropriating the thought. That's the guys that's saying, hey, this is what's happening. That's the guys saying it. Those are the guys.
They got me.
That shit ain't on Google. You ain't looking.
They got me. They got me. Then I thought that was a Twitter. That was a Twitter feed.
iHeart Rico.
That was a Twitter feed. Oh God. Look, they got me again. They got me again. God damn.
And then Rory and Maul are saying it, so people really believe that shit is real.
I don't know who that is.
Did you Google it?
Yes, Rico Blanco has a podcast on iHeart. The Rico podcast on iHeart.
One with the big shorts.
Oh God, man, they got me again. Man, they put the damn banana in the tailpipe again. God damn, pause. God damn. I hate the internet, yo. I swear to God. Yeah, my mom's called me like 2 months ago. She's like, yo, did he home? I'm like, what? What you mean, did he home? She's like, yeah. I just seen it on Facebook. I'm like, what the? I'm like, Facebook?
That's why I'm saying, even with the battle, when they was talking about all that shit, bro, like, that shit don't make no sense. It wouldn't make no business sense. When people tried to make it like, oh, it makes sense because they could renegotiate, shut the fuck up. The hell that got to do with anything? Oh, if you won this battle, you deserve a bonus. That's not how the job work. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no fucking sense. Don't make no sense, dog.
I got a question. Now you just said something to me.
Go ahead.
When you go into that kind of deals, are you working for them or are you like an independent contractor?
With who?
With the record labels. Like if you get a deal with a record label, are you working for them or are you like an independent contractor?
Oh, he mean like J1s and shit like that.
No, he mean like an artist.
Yeah, like an artist.
Contractor.
So you're not really working for them. You just an independent contractor.
You're doing a 1099. You're doing 1099 now at the end of the year. Because you got to file your own taxes, don't you?
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to C. Hendo. What up, Chris? Thank you for the $5. Triple G has a better chin than Bud. Bud got knocked down.
That's Hendo.
But that I know. But they didn't count it. Canelo arguably has one of the best chins we've ever seen. Yeah, that's true.
That's facts. He got a great chin.
Shout out to Vicky Lacey. Thank you for the $2. I hope you like that sticker, Vic. Shout out to Natasha. Hey, welcome back, Natasha. I didn't see you Monday or Wednesday. My ex, thank you for the 100 check dollars. My ex-boyfriend, the love of my life, was a professional boxer, Shane, and he had CTE blows to the head and skilled himself as he suffered with depression. I was devastated when he passed away. Oh, he killed himself. Yeah. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Natasha.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Boxing is tough.
Hey, boxing takes a lot from you physically.
Shout out to Happy Valley Farms. Thank you for the $5. Sweet Science Bud versus Power Canelo. I choose the science. That's not true. I don't know what. Why do y'all keep making Canelo Alvarez this kind of? That's coach. This plotting for
what the fuck?
Mexican style.
I just said
boxing.
He's a better boxer. I just said Canelo fights be the better boxer.
Hey, Glasses, your poll.
No, he don't.
Hey, your poll you put out says Bud.
That's good.
Your poll says Bud.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this right now. Glasses is real convincing. He's convincing some of y'all because the poll was a lot more swayed for Bud at first.
It
and
is
then
for
Glasses
Bud.
got here spewing this poison.
Oh, it's changing.
This Canelo poison and shit. Yeah, now it's starting to kind of.
It's 69%
Bud.
Because it was 80. It was like damn near 90 for Bud at first, and now Glasses got on the air talking about this.
He almost swayed me too, Coach, for a second.
But he got a great point. He got great points. But Bud gonna win this fight.
Bud.
Shout out to
It's gonna be
Natasha. Thank you for the $50 check glasses. Did you watch what's that dude name?
What?
I was saying he was scared to go outside.
Casanat.
Oh,
Casanat with the guest AZ Chike freestyling and then the Ice Cube. It was funny. I didn't watch it. I don't really watch his stream like that.
Talking about you don't even want to say his name no more.
No.
Yeah, damn. So what happened?
Hold on. Say, wait a minute.
What happened, Glasses?
Hey, Kai Sanat is kind of interesting to say though.
Just saying, happened.
No, she spelled it Kia Stream, but I knew what she was trying to say. I just forgot his name because I wasn't reading. She didn't spell Kai Sanat.
I thought that, you know.
What?
Shout out to King on Deck. Thank you for the $5. Plant is nowhere close to Bud Glasses. Your boxing card has to be revoked for such blasphemy, bro.
Thank you. Hey, who is this?
That's King on Deck.
King on Deck. Thank you.
I think that might be come from King.
Fighting are the same. It's close.
Not even close. Okay. They Styles is closer to like I said, Caleb Plant is closer to Mayweather, which is he's far apart than he is to Terrence. Not even close, Glasses. It was crazy that you said that,
like and
it could play out like that,
because
but it's not because of the styles.
Like
it's gonna be because of the size.
No, it's not gonna be because of the size.
It's gonna be the size, bro. It's not gonna be the styles, bro.
How did Plant Canelo turn out?
He stopped him.
He stopped him. What round?
It was 8. Was it 8th?
Late 10 and 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was.
But it's just So what's gonna happen is Bud is gonna have to fight a little different. Like the version that a Bud that Coach think is gonna show up ain't finna show up.
Don't they both got to fight a little different?
No.
So you say Canelo go fight the way he always fought?
Because he's been at the highest level fighting like this. So he's really the guy that.
So Bud has to change his style to fight Canelo.
Because Bud is not like a mover. Like Bud will move a little bit, but he's not a mover. He really moved in his last fight because that boy was so big. He's gonna have to move a little bit more because you don't want to stand across from this guy and putting together shots.
How does Canelo do with anybody with some kind of decent footwork? Any elite boxer with decent footwork?
I don't think Bud Crawford has elite footwork.
Did the dude he just fought?
When did you see Bud use elite footwork?
In every fight. That's the only way he's 41-0.
Then who was the comparison?
That's a fact. When you switch up like that, you gotta have great footwork.
He think if you ain't shuffling like Sugar Ray or
Sugar Ray,
you ain't got footwork or something like that.
I mean, I just think that I think you looking at it a little different, but okay. I mean, look, if that was the case, if he had excellent footwork, he'd have excellent.
Hey, that footwork gonna be a little different than that. You're gonna be like,
so,
his footwork.
You don't think that the way
footwork in history of boxing, but go on, carry on.
You don't think the way. You don't think the way Bud switches stands up though is great footwork though, like that?
You said who?
That's elite footwork right there. What Bud got.
He had elite footwork. He had elite footwork, Trap.
Nope.
He could switch up. He switches up on some. That's crazy.
He already saw it.
In Mayweather, I'm guessing you're talking about, right? Yes. Okay.
Multiple times.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
But he had elite footwork. Like Trap even brought up a great point about the way he switches into southpaw. He switches seamlessly.
I think
seamlessly.
I think that's
that's crazy.
Unique appeal, like his ambidextrous ways, more than he just this unbelievably skilled switch up guy. Like I just seen Bud trip over his feet.
This is fucked up right here. I can't believe you're saying this right now.
I'm just saying he's bad. I'm just
stop for live. Stop for live.
He's seen better footwork.
Stop for live.
He has seen better footwork. But you ain't got a
I bet you
Terrence
seen
footwork.
Way better footwork.
Yes, his name is Mayweather.
He said the nigga tripped over his feet.
Bivol has better footwork.
Bivol has great footwork also.
Better footwork than Bud.
I would have to look at that a little bit more, but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. I'll have to look at that.
He has better footwork than Bud.
But you know who Terrence Crawford had footwork is better than?
Who?
Than Triple G.
I don't even know if that's true.
But he has better footwork than Triple
G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple G.
I think what's funny is I think they fight a lot alike. That's another guy.
Bud fight like everybody to him.
No, I'm saying
Bud fight like Triple G.
Mayweather, Triple G. Everybody but Mayweather. He fight like.
Plant is a puncher. Bud is a boxer puncher. Like he's a boxer puncher. So I'm going to compare most boxer punchers to him, even if there's a little.
Even Caleb, who's not a boxer puncher.
He's definitely a boxer puncher.
Okay, cool.
Right, and so is Triple G. Triple G is a boxer puncher. But okay, carry on. You right, Coach. What's funny?
He's a puncher boxer. I think he's more of a puncher boxer.
I know he know what I'm talking about.
Hey, he know that Coach trolling today. Coach is trolling today.
But because he's trying to hold on to the belief that he needs to think this for Bud to win. Versus, we both know Bud needs to be on his bike moving around.
Hey,
we both know how Bud needs to win this fight.
in glasses.
I just think Canelo's time is over. It's just that time.
But I think if that was the case, then Bud times would be over.
No, I think Bud it's not his time yet because you guys all doubting him and shit.
What does time have to do with doubt?
Hey, in glasses fashion, he gonna hit you with the 85-15. The 85-15 split, the 85 cents and the 15 crazy. Like he gonna hit you with 85% that you could say 85 that you gonna agree with. Like and then he gonna be like,
more 70-30, more 70-30.
Like Holyfield.
No, I'm telling you, these are all boxer punchers. That's where Coach know I'm right too. They're all boxer punchers. They all set up their shots. They all do it a certain way. Bud is special because he has his different level of power and he's ambidextrous on his switch. He can switch. He's really IQ'd high, but so is Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is IQ'd high. He just don't have as much power, right? Golovkin IQ high, boxer puncher, right? These are really great guys who box and punch. The point I was making is, Bud, like Canelo has saw what he's about to see. Even if it's packaged a little different to some people, he saw it, right? What Bud is about to see, he's never saw in his life. He never saw counter punching of this measure. And maybe you could say the same thing for Canelo. He never saw this
combination,
except he fought Floyd Mayweather.
So Bud fly like Floyd too?
No,
I
told you everybody but Floyd. Everybody but Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather. I'm saying Canelo Alvarez has saw the best boxing had to offer.
That is facts
at every level.
That is facts. And what happened when he seen the best boxing? He got washed. Like I'm talking about, like washed too. Like not even close.
Sure.
Like Floyd Mayweather made him seem like he shouldn't have been out there.
Sure.
Like what the fuck is the dude out here for?
I'm not disagreeing, but your problem is you keep thinking that's Bud and you finna go home.
It's not Bud. You're right. It's not Bud because I don't think Bud fight like everybody like you. I think Bud fight like Bud, and it's gonna be problematic. And dude, you could definitely be right.
Okay, what's the biggest problems
for who
that he go give Canelo?
You said problematic, coach.
The biggest problem is that I didn't fuck up. The biggest problem that he's gonna give Canelo is number one, the footwork that you don't believe he has, and the speed. He's gonna have the speed advantage.
Okay.
So and the sharpness of his punching.
Okay.
He's a very sharp puncher.
Sure.
Canelo hates sharp
punchers he ever fought.
You think he's the sharpest?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I know.
But when he fought sharp punchers, you see what happened.
I mean, he beat a few of them.
I'm saying when he fought Floyd Mayweather, you saw what that looked like.
Sure.
Sharp. How do he look with Bivol, who's a very sharp puncher? He looked good against him.
Lars is sharp.
No, how do he look against Triple G, who's very sharp?
He
damn near lost.
But he won those fights.
I mean, if you want to go by one of those fights,
who was the sharpest puncher? Who was the sharpest puncher Bud fought? Because Canelo's a sharp puncher.
Is Canelo a sharp puncher?
Very.
You
he
think
turn heads like every time yes.
You think he's sharp?
Unbelievably sharp.
No, I mean I guess
he don't got thudding power. He got different kind of speed power.
He definitely has power.
So it's not just thudding power. It's not like Chavez. It's not like that.
Yeah,
it's in punches. It's in between shots. He's knocking people out in between shots. But go ahead, keep lying to yourself.
You make me sound like I'm hating on Canelo right now.
Turn him into Chavez Senior.
This your thing.
We know why.
You want to make me feel like I'm hating?
No, you just you
Canelo.
said
Canelo's
Chavez
a wonderful fighter. What Mayweather say? Like
this
is a hell of a fight.
And how you see Mexican fighters, coach.
He's a hell of a fighter.
And you're gonna learn the hard way that this is not that kind of fighter.
Hey, this is the problem with G. G think Mexican fighters are black fighters.
No, I don't.
He think fighters are all built equally.
No, I just don't think Canelo
Mexican fighters.
I don't think Canelo and Marquez fight like Mexican fighters.
You see, when the best Mexican fighters go against the best black fighters,
this is why you.
What happened when Chavez fought with Pernell?
I don't. Wasn't it a draw?
You thought that was a draw? You go watch the fight. You a great boxing.
I remember that fight.
You watched the fights and you could break them down very well.
What happened when Sugar
Ray Leonard? Whitaker got that.
Huh?
What happened when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Camacho?
How old was Sugar Ray Leonard, my man?
Oh, you can count.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Why are we doing that?
You gonna say this old ass man?
How old is Bud Crawford?
No. Hey, since we doing this, what happened when Sugar Ray fought Duran? What happened with that?
When he was bigger?
When he you know, like what are we doing right now? What is going on right now?
You're missing the point, coach, because you're not taking into account what's happening. If he was fighting Canelo at 154, this is a different conversation.
Okay, and I'm
dude, because Natasha, thank you for the $50 check.
So Canelo got 2 draws and 2 losses on his record.
Shout out to Happy Valley Farms. Thank you for the $2 being thrown from a car defeated Spence for life. Not the coach.
Correct, coach?
Oh my God.
Shout out to Marcus Mitchell. Thank you for the $10, homeboy. Appreciate you.
So Canelo's not invincible. So we know that, right?
Shout out to Natasha. Thank you for the $50 check. Good night, glasses and lunch table. Sending you much love. It's a little late here in the check. Much love to the check.
All right,
Natasha. All right, Natasha. Easy.
Night.
Good night, Tasha.
All right, well, look, at the end of the day, all good. You know what? It's just another Mexican fighter. Cool. Got it.
Okay,
Got it. Because I'm gonna make you live in that world.
I'm saying he is a
I'ma make
Mexican
you live in
fighter
that world.
with like
You about to have all the
I'm gonna
Mexicans
make you
mad
live
at
in
that
that
coach.
Mexican fighter who should not lose this fight though. He should lose the fight because he has
Why?
so
'Cause
many.
the best black fighter beat the best Mexican
Because
fighter.
this is how the best Mexican fighter has to beat the best black
Political.
fighter. He has to
Trap.
have
He
a
making
lot
it
of advantages.
political.
He has to have a lot of advantages.
He don't
like,
have no advantage.
outweigh the man by 20 pounds. You know.
I mean,
like,
what did they check in on the weight?
you said what?
What they checking on the weight?
You know how that goes. That next
Oh,
day,
you can count.
that next day gonna be crazy. That next day gonna be crazy. Bud gonna come in at 168. He might weigh in at 166, 167.
I think you're gonna weigh a lot closer to 175 than you think.
What you think Canelo gonna weigh?
What you think Bud go up?
Bud gonna weigh in a pound or two less than 168. Watch.
I bet you won't. He weigh 168 now.
He gonna weigh a pound or two less than 168. And then
What's Canelo gonna weigh?
175, and Canelo gonna weigh like 192.
Now you changed it, my man. Look, K-Way, all that bet on black shit, I really live a black experience. I don't have to carry this shit into every facet of life as far as I could just actually call a boxing match. I don't feel no allegiance to no nigga in a boxing match. They fighting. They'll be all right. They getting millions of dollars. He don't need a nigga support right now. He just need us to watch it.
Tell me, hey, G, and I'm not saying Canelo can't win this fight. He should win
you
this fight.
just said the best black fighters beat the best Mexican fighter because Canelo is a traditional Mexican fighter. So I already know what's gonna happen. So you're right. This bet is one for you.
Not when you got that big of a weight advantage.
I mean,
and you didn't.
Yeah, it's in the advantages too.
We know Canelo should win this fight because if Canelo loses the fight, this will be his worst loss ever. And if he wins the fight, this is not his best win. This wouldn't be his best win he ever had. And he should win
his best win.
What does he gain? What does Canelo gain by winning this fight?
What was his best win?
Canelo's best win?
Sure.
Probably Triple G.
Yeah.
The Triple G that you said can't fight?
I agree with that.
Why are you putting these crazy words? All right, so let me ask you a question, G. What does Canelo gain if he wins this fight?
Another Hall of Fame opponent.
That's it.
It's like the 7th one.
And some money.
It's like the 7th one.
He gets some money and he beats another Hall of Fame opponent. This a 7th one. But what does he gain? What do we say? Do we say, oh, he fought a fighter that he was up against it against? No, he fought a guy.
Fight a first ballot Hall of Famer, 2-time undisputed champion, 4.
At what weight classes? What weight classes?
At 168.
No, I'm saying Crawford. What weight classes was he undisputed in?
140 and 147.
Yeah,
it's 3. I thought it was 3.
Huh?
It's not 3. It's only 2.
He's a 4-weight champion. He won a title at 154. But okay, y'all right. You know
I'm just saying.
Y'all right. Canelo is a traditional Mexican style come forward fighter.
He owned 140 and 147. So if he go up here, now I'm saying if Terrence wins this fight, he has a lot to gain. He went up in weight class.
This would be by far the best fighter, not the biggest fighter, the best fighter he ever fought.
The biggest and best.
No, by far though. Like it wouldn't even be close. Like I don't think Bud has even fought another Hall of Fame opponent. Closest would have been Spence.
Probably.
How many Canelo fought?
He's Hall of Fame.
How many Canelo fought?
I don't know, like 7. It's like the 8th.
What's the question, Trap?
How many Hall of Famers has Canelo fought?
Yeah, how many Hall of Fame?
Let me see.
And Spence and Crawford is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
But he's also fighting. He's also came up 2-3 weight classes to fight this fight.
2
weight classes to fight this fight.
But that's ill though, Coach. Coach said
really he came up like great. 3 weight classes.
I mean, he just won 154.
Coach said if he wins, he loses.
I mean, wouldn't that be the same thing Sugar Ray did?
I mean,
Porter is not making the Hall of Fame. King on deck.
Hey, Porter might make. He got an outside chance.
No, Porter making the Hall of Fame.
Porter make the Hall of Fame.
What? Why are you hating on Boxer today? Is this hate on Boxer today to you?
Why am I?
Why are you doing this? Like you hating on Crawford? You hating on black boxers today? You woke up and didn't like black boxers?
What is black?
You hating on all black? You hating on Crawford? You hating on Porter now?
I'm just saying, there's black boxers that made the Hall of Fame, just not Porter. Why would Porter?
Porter goes to the Hall of Fame. Porter goes.
Judah's not in the Hall of Fame.
He will be.
Maybe.
He gonna get there?
No, I don't know. Zab makes the Hall of Fame.
You think so? What, Michael Moore is it?
No.
Michael Moore.
That's a trip.
Michael Moore makes the Hall of Fame.
He should.
He might make it too. Michael Moore might make it.
It may not happen in our life. Just like Porter ain't gonna make it in our life.
But Porter probably might.
Zab Judah is not in the boxing Hall of Fame. Zab Judah is not in the boxing Hall of Fame, and Spence is going to struggle.
Especially if Spence don't come back and fight.
I think Spence. First of all, I think Spence is going to come back and fight at some point.
He has to if he wants to make the Hall of Fame.
No, they said he in the Hall of Fame already.
Nah.
Shout out to Squishy. Yep, glasses won't even wear black boxers. Hating ass.
Exactly. Thank you,
Wow.
Squishy. Thank you, Squishy.
That's a good one, though.
What y'all can't do is make me. Y'all can't turn me into a racist man like y'all self.
He
like
racist. He a racist boxer.
Yeah. I'm not a bigot like the rest of y'all.
This guy.
Hey, Glasses just moved out the
his
ghetto.
own boxing. Huh?
Glasses just moved out the ghetto.
Hey, you know what the crazy thing is too? I never even thought about it.
His favorite food.
No,
tacos
hey,
and shit.
he was leaving all the racist boxing breadcrumbs for me, and I didn't even pick it
My
up.
favorite boxer of all time is Roy Jones Jr.
Hey, no, it's not.
It is.
Hey, he wasn't even going
Get
for.
out of here. I don't believe that one.
His favorite boxer is goddamn the big white boy Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but what's wrong with my favorite boxer being Tyson Fury today?
That's crazy.
Oh, so you
Why
changed
would your
every day.
favorite boxer be Tyson Fury? Why are you going for Tyson Fury against Wilder?
I wasn't going for him.
Yes,
I
you
thought
was.
he was gonna win the fight.
This nigga, no, his nigga was going for Tyson Fury. You should see how happy. You should see how he looked when he was coming out. The nigga said, "Oh, look at
Oh,
Tyson."
he's a fan. He's a fan of
I don't know,
Fury.
What's wrong
Of
with
the
being a
Fury
fan of a
brothers.
The
white man?
gypsy. The gypsy.
What's wrong with being a fan of a gypsy?
Not over
You're
Wilder.
the fan of the brothers.
Listen,
Period.
I don't need that basic level
The
of
nigga
funk.
name is Bronze Bomber.
Listen, I don't need that low level functionality where I see a black man, I automatically
Oh, look at
connect
this
to him
nigga.
being
Look at this
black.
nigga. He tried to talk his way out of it.
I'm not
Here
talking my way out
come,
of it.
here come the low level
I'm
functionality.
saying the brothers that I like are the brothers that I like. Roy Jones is my favorite boxer of all time.
Said the
Riddick
brothers.
Bowe is my second favorite boxer of all time.
He said the brothers are like that I like are the brothers that I like, unless they're going against a good white man,
no, it depends. Like
a good Latino.
it depends. It depends on which one is fighting. I'm gonna pick the winner. I don't give a fuck about which one of them win. They making millions of dollars. I don't need that fake ass shit like they need my support. Them niggas making millions of dollars.
This man didn't pick the gypsy over
This
a
ain't
brother.
somebody on the street fighting. Now I can see if it was somebody on the street fighting. Y'all talking about somebody who paid $4 million and act like you need to find yourself into the TV.
And most of the De La Hoya fights, who you went with?
You said who?
De La Hoya fights. Who you went with De La Hoya versus Mayweather? Who you wanted to win?
Floyd.
He was going for De La Hoya. Like
You know what's funny? I really didn't care about neither one of them guys as a fighter. I was a fan of at that time in those divisions, I was a fan of Trinidad.
I knew this nigga was like Trinidad.
And I like, you know who
I
else
was gonna say him
really
next. I was gonna say him
Victor
next.
Ortiz.
How
Not Victor Ortiz.
Ortiz?
but,
I know you're talking about
top of the food
who?
chain.
The what's his name? The boy from the Puerto Rican boy. You talking about?
No, Oxnard, he's a Mexican. Top of the food chain.
Cotto.
Oh no, you know what I'm talking about, Coach. His son fight right now.
Camacho.
It broke my heart when De La Hoya knocked him out. De La Hoya knocked him out. Broke my little heart. He was like a thug too. He was hard.
Not Camacho.
He says his father fought.
No, his son is fighting now.
Not Vargas.
Chavez.
Fernando Vargas.
Fernando Vargas.
He was my second favorite fighter.
I actually like Fernando Vargas too. Fernando Vargas had heart.
I never in my life like Julio Cesar Chavez.
No.
Like Julio Cesar Chavez on my pantheon of Mexican fighters, he'd probably be third or fourth.
Who you got first?
Canelo Alvarez.
And who you got second?
He number two. Nah, Chavez number two.
Nah, Marquez number two. Marquez knocked Pacquiao unconscious.
Chavez went 80 and he went like
Marquez knocking Pacquiao out is the greatest win in the history of Mexican boxing.
That might have been the most perfect punch I've ever seen
I've
thrown.
never in my life seen something that was so fucking crazy. Like that is the greatest win in Mexican boxing history.
He threw the perfect punch at the right time, at the perfect time. It was crazy. But
like the greatest wins in Mexican boxing history, for sure in the top five. For sure, Marquez knocking out Pacquiao is the greatest one. But even Canelo beating Triple G is up there in the top 10.
It ain't Chavez and James Toney. Was that James Toney he fought against?
Hell no.
He beat him at the last second.
Hey, James Toney is the truth.
Like him too.
James Toney is the truth.
Didn't Chavez fight him now? He beat him at the end of the fight.
James Toney, or was it? Are you talking about Norris?
Was it Norris?
Who did Chavez beat at the end?
Let me see.
Let
me see. Was it? He beat him in the last round, the end of the fight.
Olympian.
Who?
He ain't had no career. Messed up his life. He messed up now. He be talking and be stuttering and stuff. That was sad.
James Toney.
No, that wasn't no James Toney. James Toney is a fucking heavyweight champion.
James Toney is
Toney is that
different weight classes. What you talking about? He just fighting. He fought in different weight classes.
Mildred Taylor. That's who the fuck it was. Yeah, he right. Mildred Taylor. I could not think of that shit for the sake of my life. Mildred, I called him Norris. Mildred Taylor is who it was. Yep, Mildred Taylor.
That was a cool win, but I always thought that was an overrated win. Mildred Taylor was hyped up though, but The greatest win in Mexican boxing history, from my opinion, is Marquez knocking out Pacquiao. That is the most traumatic and greatest. That's the greatest knockout I ever saw in my life, actually.
What was the worst loss in boxing history? If that trend when De La Hoya lost,
Mike Tyson losing to Douglas.
Yeah, Mike Tyson losing to Douglas. That gotta be it.
Funny is, I thought it could happen even as a kid.
No, I said Mexican. That's why.
Mexican. My bad. Mexican. I don't know. That might be it.
When De La Hoya lost to Trinidad, that shit looked like.
You know what else is a great win in Mexican boxing history? When Barrera beat up Hamed.
I forgot about that.
When Barrera beat up Hamed.
Yeah, because he was really hyped and that boy was cocky as all I'll get up. But the best one I can remember too is probably when
Marquez was Juice and lost to Manny 3 times. You got to study. Boy, I don't want to hear nothing about Juice when you talk about Pacquiao. You take that knockout like you did it.
Somebody head don't get that big from not.
No, they got a lot of fights that's great. I'm saying the greatest wins. Like Pacquiao knocking out Marquez. Marquez knocking out Pacquiao is the greatest win in Mexican boxing history. Like I had never saw no shit like that. That's the greatest knockout I ever saw. I ain't never. Maybe Sergio knocking out Paul Williams is up there.
Nah, hell no.
Ruiz is Ruiz born in Mexico? That's a good one.
I don't know.
What's funny is I thought that could happen in that fight.
Well, what fight?
When he knocked out Joshua.
When he knocked out Joshua?
Yeah, I thought.
You talking about Ruiz?
Yeah.
I thought you talking about the other Ruiz.
Andy.
Yeah, okay, Andy.
That was a good one. I remember. I thought that could happen. The Marquez knocking Pacquiao, that was no way possible. You could have told me that was gonna happen.
Even though it's not like this, it's not like Pacquiao only knockout his life though.
No, but it wasn't like that. It's just they had fought so many times, it just didn't seem like plausible.
Do you think if Canelo had beat Mayweather,
Duran
that would have been
is not Mexican, King Odek, you racist.
Do you think if Canelo would have beat Mayweather, that would have been the biggest win in Mexican history?
Nah, probably not.
The way Mayweather come out in these Mexican outfits and shit, you don't think Mexico would have been celebrating and shit? He only fights on Mexican holidays all the goddamn time.
Who?
Nah.
Mayweather. He just be trolling the Mexicans. It'd be fucking hilarious.
You understand they the one who watched boxing. They was keeping.
I know. I get it. He's a smart man. But that boy come out.
Nah, man. When he knocked out Pacquiao, that shit was devastating. I remember. I'll never forget. It was like yesterday. Jinky was crying. I was like, oh, he didn't kill this nigga. He killed the man. Okay, so further proof, Trap, that Young Thug was marketing. So he on the jail phone talking about sleeping with a CO.
I could believe he doing some dumb shit like that.
I don't believe it for 2
So
seconds.
is the scientist in on it then too? She's
they
in on
all in on it.
Because they broken up right now.
They all in on it.
Oh,
Jay-Z and Beyonce did it. Nip did it with Lauren before he passed. No.
Y'all might be
Listen,
going
man.
with this shit.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, man.
He tried to clean it up.
Yeah.
No,
He's not
it's
strategic.
not damage control.
You're on cleanup duty right now, man.
Y'all believe
It's not damage control.
Y'all believe
I think you might be leaving the magic right now. I think.
No, I'm telling you, it ain't no damn magic. This would be magic. This is magic. Oh, it just happened to happen all this time. All this stuff leaks out. No, there's not.
Up. It's marketing now. I figure
Hell of a rollout.
Why would you think it's marketing now?
Now, because
how would you adjust that fast?
Gee, you got a whole team around you.
It ain't no whole team around can make you adjust this fast.
And so you think they already planned this out for years?
It's not years old. He ain't been out that long.
So you think that first interrogation was leaked on purpose?
That's the one I think is real.
And this is where I say they'd start doing cleanup after that first one.
They ain't cleaning nothing up.
Well, why would you think it's real if he could sit there and say, yo, I got the whole video. That's just the audio. I got the video.
Man,
he said that in the interview.
That nigga was in that interview with Homeboy.
I seen stupid people in jail talk about things on the phone that you look at them like, why are you even talking about things that's going on in the jail? It's not beyond that to me. A nigga
it's not
say
that. It's
stupid.
just the fact that there's a few things that's happening that don't make sense.
That boy just got them loose lips, man. That boy Chetty Patty.
I mean, look, great marketing makes you think that.
I think he's marketing now.
Oh no,
trying to clean it up.
That wouldn't be marketing.
You know,
that wouldn't be marketing now.
Nigga just blabber mouth.
That'd be PR right there, basically.
Yeah, that's just
damage control.
Trap, and you think this marketing still too?
Yeah, all the way. I thought it was that from the jump.
Believe.
I told him, yo, it goes so far, right?
That's the one that got me
Start.
convinced. I thought about it. I looked
from the
into
start.
it. I'm like,
So
I'm
listen,
not
right,
sold.
G? Remember I told y'all the other day, I said, yo, listen, bro, the next song that this man comes out with is going to be a sympathetic song. He's going to be going crying for this girl to come back. I didn't think that he was going to be going so much into his homies not fucking with him no more. So I said it's going to be a sympathetic song they're going to come out with because it's going to whatever story come out with is going to fit to the story that he's telling.
Hey, you know what the crazy thing is, Strap? That's the best shit he dropped since he been out.
the problem
Like
is,
that?
they ain't been hanging out. What? This is a week old. How you miss him?
You can't miss his friends after a week, nigga.
You made a song in that time. You missed him after the first 2 days?
Nigga,
It takes so many days to make a song, then it takes so much time to shoot a video. This ain't nothing but 7, 8 days old.
nigga said he spent every day with these niggas. He probably missed out the first couple hours. He probably was fiending for his homies.
Yeah, he got a point.
The fact that y'all think this is damage control and all of this versus it's like y'all don't believe that this is what it takes.
Yeah, nowadays.
It always was this.
So
Prince used to wear assed out
let me
chaps.
ask you this question then. If you believe the interrogation is real, when do you think they came up with this marketing plan?
The phone calls. I think one of the phone calls, in my belief,
Oh shit.
I think the phone calls are fake.
So you
but
think
when do
every
you think
phone
they
call is
came?
fake?
When do you
No, I
think they
think
came
one
up with
phone
this
call was
marketing?
real, and I think the rest of the phone calls is fake.
Okay, but when do you think they came up with this marketing since you say they couldn't do it that quick?
I think when they realized when that first phone call happened, somebody came up with this idea.
Damage control. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not
Damage
control. You can't control damage. That shit is some
They just
media
did
shit.
by marketing that.
That's not a control of damage. What's gonna happen? What's gonna change?
It's gonna
What
change.
damage?
It's changing people thinking that the stuff is real.
That's how
Everybody
marketing.
think
But
it's
that's
fake
how
now.
marketing
Even the
works.
first phone
Yeah,
call.
people still think it's real.
People
People still think
still
it's real.
real.
Nah, people question interrogation in the phone calls.
He not denying it. Why would they question it?
You know, you guys. He's
I
not
just-
denying his phone calls. You guys are questioning it.
We questioned it before this shit happened because I understand how the business works. Y'all saying it's real because y'all just want to believe into the magic shit. You looking at the stage like magic is real, and I'm like, bro,
No,
there's a couple things that don't make sense that make it
the
real.
phone calls don't seem. Some of the phone calls don't seem real because I'm like I know how they go in prison and jail. So I agree with you.
I feel like
I think it's damage control.
I feel like me and King believe the magic is not real. I think you guys are under the illusion. y'all think it's real.
For
I don't
real.
understand how y'all
No. You know what we're doing right now? You ever watch?
Yeah.
You ever watch the YouTube videos?
Everything just lines up, and then you just happen to have the right song.
I don't know, man. I think magic is when you
Shout out
believe
to
everything you
Revenge.
see.
Revenge said it's real. He looked lame. Revenge, he been looking like that. This is his expertise. When he wore that dress, he looked lame, or did he not?
Yeah, I think that is
Shout out to the big homie. The first
I think
phone
when-
call was put out a year ago. That's a good point. See, like you have to enter the phone calls, and you have to be talking about the case. They have to enter the phone calls into the evidence, right? So it could become a part of discovery. They entered all 50 phone calls into evidence and discovery. That's bullshit.
That's how many phone calls they counted. 50.
I mean, they got a lot of phone calls. It seemed like he was talking about every relevant person in the world. It actually reminds me of the Clips rollout.
No, but when you say things like that,
does it remind you of the Clips rollout?
Think about it. The Clips figured out a way to logistically bring into every pop icon at that point into their conversation.
I mean, facts, but they roll out, they came across looking good. I don't know if Young Thug looks good in this. Like,
but that's all perspective if you think they look good. Some people feel like that they use Drake's name to sell records. Some people feel like they use Travis' name to sell records. It's a dude calling them out right now, Consequence, saying, man, y'all did that shit to sell records using Kanye's name.
Of course, Consequence is going to say the shit.
I'm saying people thought that the whole time because that's part of what marketing and magic is.
I don't know, man. Young Thug just, I feel like he.
If you look at
what image he wore a dress, how does he still have an image in your mind?
I think niggas still thought he was like how we had to talk up here a couple days ago talking about why do niggas look at him like the
You missing a point. Y'all don't have no soul, bro. So y'all, a nigga paint their nails, a nigga wear a dress. Y'all will forgive a nigga for anything.
Who is y'all?
I mean,
you said you don't have no soul, coach.
I know, like
you said your soul was gone, coach.
Not you, but y'all. Like when you saying like why nobody cared about nothing the first time, y'all just let it go. He'll make a song, something happen, he'll post a Lamborghini, and y'all be like, oh, it's cool.
Be back.
Happens all the time.
How old is Thug?
I don't know, probably 30s now.
I don't know, man. I don't know if a nigga in his 30s is just gonna just throw it all away like this. Like I just think
what if he wore a dress, if he called his friends babes, if he called guns dicks and said he was holding dicks, if he said he was asshole naked, if he said all this so crazy shit, he's not worried about losing y'all.
Yeah, for real.
But I'm saying that's why I said in his 30s. He was a little younger then, and he was on drugs. He is sober now. You think these are sober decisions he's making right now?
I'm telling you, the people around him come up with the ideas, and then you just got to be down to do them. He didn't come up with the dress idea, probably.
You don't think he did?
No, I think he did. I think that nigga picked that dress. I think that nigga was high, and that nigga said that will look good on me.
I think but that's because that's what you need to believe to make it real. You need to believe the magic. You need to believe in magic.
That dress would look good on him.
Yes, because in your mind, you like, because the next thing people say is, he's from Atlanta too. So, that's what people say. They connect dots. Even if the dots don't have nothing to do with them, they connect them anyway.
That nigga's a clock it nigga. He be talking about clock it and shit, all type of shit. Like, that nigga is probably just gay.
Shout out to Revenge. He said, no, we knew he was dangerous. Now he ain't. Now he lame. What you mean you knew he was dangerous? So just because you thought he was dangerous and he was wearing a dress, you thought that wasn't lame? The hell is wrong with y'all?
I hate when niggas call other dudes dangerous. I don't like
no,
that
he wasn't dangerous. He was a regular man from around the way.
They gonna go jump out on you with a dress and a gun.
Yeah, he call these niggas dangerous like they lions and shit.
But he's right. He's right. This is the average thought of person today. The fact that this is the thing that makes him lame is crazy. Like, this is the most unlamest thing that Thug ever did. Like, this is like some regular nigga shit. I'm not lying. This is by far the most unlamest shit. Thug has done a laundry list of lame shit. This is by far the one thing that ain't really that lame.
This go on the line. Man, you be killing me with what you think is not lame sometimes. Like, some of the market, like, you think if it's marketing, it's not lame.
He said the least lame. He said least lame.
I said, so we really that worried about his opinion.
He said it's regular nigga shit.
But I'm saying we think it's really important to listen to him talk about what he think of Future. That's lame. Like, that really matter to y'all? He think Future fuck too many bitches without condoms and be like, man, that nigga need to get his shit together.
That is lame, my nigga.
Is that what's
I didn't even know you said that, but that is lame.
That's crazy.
Like, you can't be saying that shit. Who do
really
you talk to like that? Have you ever said a sentence? Have you ever talked to a nigga like, hey, that nigga over there fucking too many bitches raw?
Might be marking it. That nigga saying this on the phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it might be marking it now.
He knew to tie in these names, bro.
My nigga, but he gonna put in.
So what's lamer? Him talking about a joke that everybody said.
The dress. I know where you're going. The dress.
Him wearing fingernail polish or him saying
your fingernail polish. Yes.
So then what are we talking about?
But I'm just saying it's not. It is very lame still to say that a nigga is fucking too many girls without condoms.
Why is that lame?
To another person?
His girl.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Like, do you not get pillow talk?
That he not taking care of his kids and he got these kids. That's the average joke on Future in the industry.
So why put out your lamest part of the conversation to he put out all the lamest part of the conversations?
You got a good point there, Cole.
Glow is ugly.
That story.
I would never.
Because if he said Glow is sexy, that wouldn't be big. If he said, hey man, Future is my friend, that wouldn't be big.
True.
Hey man, I called my man Future. He looked out and sent me $1,000. Who gonna cover that? Nobody.
Facts.
So do you think that he's burning bridges with these conversations?
No.
Glow already dropping a diss track about the
nigga. You
nigga.
saying burning bridges. If the bridge wasn't burned when he wore a dress or called his friend babes or painted his fingernail polish or called guns dicks and said he was holding dicks, why the fuck would this burn bridges?
But you know how niggas are. Niggas, the bridge ain't burned till you fuck me over. So if you that nigga running around here wearing dresses.
He don't care about that, man. He just came from a whole tribe. All his people's ratting on him, man. Like, he don't care about that.
Y'all see niggas deleting this nigga and blocking this nigga.
He was calling blunt penises and shit. I'm smoking penises.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Stop it.
That's crazy.
This is lame. Him talking about some nigga, some rapper nigga. Man, this is bullshit, but I don't give a fuck about this.
You know what, G?
They smart.
I'm gonna say this. This actually
smart.
might be lamer what this right here. Because the rest of the shit, I thought he was a trolling. I thought he was kind of trolling with all the other shit. I thought when he wear the dress and going on all this shit, gay shit, I was like, this nigga is probably, he could be possibly gay, but he's probably trolling still.
They done talked on the phone. He done told Glow, put out a diss record. Go on and do it.
No.
All this is good press.
No.
I can believe that part there.
This all puts him into the activism, man. That's all that shit is, man. And now when he mentioned everybody else, whenever they click up, whenever you go search for Future, Drake, or Kendrick, or anything like that, the Young Thug
Why
shit
we
come up.
tell y'all Little Baby won't return his calls if Little Baby wouldn't return his calls?
He was telling this girl that.
But why would you say this type of shit out loud? I don't understand this type of talk.
Because it's about press. It's all about it. It's an exposure game. It's what will media cover? What is headlines? That's all it's a game. Like, y'all don't understand this. Like, this is why people could think of Rako, how Payola, you don't quite get what's happening. Like, it's a game of press. You got to get your name into the headlines by any means necessary.
I just think that Young Thug is not a very smart dude, and he thinks he can handle his problems by talking. Like, he thinks he's just gonna out talk his problems, and it's making it worse. I just think he just thinks he's gonna out talk it. Like when he got in there with the cops, yeah, I'm gonna just out talk this shit, and it just didn't go well for him.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Finn, I think some of it was real, and then they built on that. Interrogation was real. Both sides had it. I think one phone call was real, and somebody said it leaked already. They saw it and realized they needed. Somebody came up with that idea because I would have came up with that idea. It's not Thug is smart. Thug don't come up with the marketing. Somebody else come up with it, and then it's up to you. Like Marty came up with ideas for me. I wouldn't do them. Thug will do them. Marty came up with ideas for Tory. He'll do them. Tyrese publicists come up with ideas. They will do them. Y'all just got to stop believing it's real.
Telling you, Glasses, like, I don't know why nigga would do marketing to make himself the lamest nigga. The nigga got a diss track he's gonna be the first nigga to lose a battle to a woman.
I know why you get frustrated
first rapper.
with Coach now, Glasses. I can see why you shake your head with Coach now because man, Coach, he's already lame from the very beginning.
And I get it.
Okay, you're not getting.
I do get that. I do get that.
Why are you asking me? Why is he doing everything he's always did to be successful?
Because
I see why.
You know why he's doing everything to be successful, Coach? Because everything he's done was to be successful.
You guys, okay. You old fogies think he's a lame. Me, I'm an old fogey too. I think he's lame. Yes, but to the masses, he was still okay too.
No, he wasn't.
I think to the masses now, he's starting to look like. Okay, whatever, guys. Like, whatever.
They lame for believing in him.
And I agree with you, King, but I think the masses still was on his team, was on the side.
No, y'all wasn't.
He's starting to lose traction with the masses.
Y'all was saying the same shit about the dress for 2 days, and he dropped the song, and y'all was like, "Fucking, I'm jamming his music anyway."
Are you talking to me right now?
Yes.
Stop saying y'all.
I know, because you defended y'all's thought.
I know. I never thought this nigga was. I never liked I was never a Young Thug fan. The nigga put on the dress. I said, "Oh well." I never liked your music, and that's all I need to see.
When you're defending the thought of why, you said people thought he wore a dress. They did think it was lame. And then he dropped the song, and people started saying other shit. And guess what? Now it didn't matter. Y'all missing the game.
I think we're living in a time that you don't understand some of these guys still. There's a lot of niggas out there who thought Young Thug wearing a dress was A-okay. Where's the music?
You don't know anybody that thought Young Thug wearing a dress was A-okay.
Little kids, I work with the children.
These
niggas thought it was cool.
Guy that thought
this youth thought it was fine. The youth is wearing purses.
They did not think.
I hate to break the bad news to you, man. The youth is weird.
No, they're not.
They're a little weird.
There's a handful of people wearing purses. Y'all trying to make like your son wear a purse? No,
fuck no.
And it's not because of you. He think a purse is lame.
It is for sure because of me. It is for sure because of me.
Did he ask for one?
What'd you say?
Did he ask for one?
I ain't about to put his business out now.
Shout out to Philip Fry. A lot of little boys in Atlanta wearing skirts right now. No, they are not. Y'all gotta stop.
I seen it on the internet. It wasn't on the internet.
It was on the internet. I see no
Y'all gotta go touch some grass, man. So niggas is coming up to the practice
wearing some grass.
So niggas coming up. So
what
niggas
grass
coming
is
up.
this nigga touching?
So niggas come up to the practice wearing dresses.
No,
because I'm gonna keep talking about you,
no,
and your friends and the people that you coach and your kids. Because these are the people you're talking about.
These niggas are not wearing.
Why
are
they not wearing dresses? They think Thug is cool. Which kids is wearing dresses? You played against another team that's wearing dresses. Now Glass stuck in 1990. Now all the kids, except none of y'all kids. Which one of y'all kids is wearing dresses?
Out, Coach.
I definitely.
Trap, your kid wearing dresses?
Never.
I definitely.
Which kids is wearing dresses?
I definitely played against some teams where the guys on the team look like girls. I definitely played against some teams that
So
looked like
tell
they
me
was
the team that was wearing dresses you played against.
Purple Rain Express.
So show me the team that was wearing dresses.
Whoa.
Came in and was
Nigga,
like, this
I
thing
wasn't
nice.
taking pictures of these niggas. I didn't say, hey man, but I'm talking about I played against some players that had
Tell
their
me the-
fingernails painted.
Show me the
There's
school.
NBA players right
So-
now that got a goddamn nail painting
and we
bill.
think they are lame.
The
Your
nigga is one of the most
MVP.
popular NBA
Hey, your
players in
And
the
we
MVP.
NBA.
think they're lame
Shy.
still.
Shy is like that.
Nigga, what's this nigga
Shit.
named Green? The nigga that just got traded from Houston.
We
that
think
nigga
they
got
lame.
a tape out damn near having dry sex with his homie.
But we think they lame.
Yeah.
We think they lame.
And kids think that. Stop trying to make kids y'all scapegoat. Kids ain't fucking
Kids
lame.
are not our scapegoats, but
So stop saying
you
that.
have a lot of
Tell me what your kids is doing. Tell me what your basketball kids are doing. Then I believe it.
Mike. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to diss my basketball kids.
I know.
No, don't tell me they
I
soft.
don't wanna.
Because that's old.
Because I'm about to
that's
ask you, do you
old.
got any
I
lame
don't
I
wanna
see
kids?
them all the
You
time.
got
I
any
see
lame
them.
kids on your team?
I see the kids all the time.
I can speak
Ain't
for my
none of them
own
little
children.
dudes wearing no damn dresses.
No, you're right. None of them niggas wear no dresses. None of them niggas ain't wearing no.
That you
You're
know
right.
of.
About
I'm not talking about a kilt. Stop saying a kilt. That's not. It's not the same. That's a
Dress to
cultural
me still.
thing.
that. G don't want to be disappointed by the youth. I think.
I don't believe that. Y'all can't tell me the youth is just a bunch of pussies. Y'all keep trying to sell that to me every day. That's every generation do that about the next generation.
I don't know if they're all pussies, but it's some pussies running around there.
They ain't wearing no dresses.
And it's a lot of them.
It's funny you say that because
The youth is very fishy.
Hold on. It's funny you say that because when I was young, you know what the thing was between like being soft or not soft is when you got earrings, like put an earring in your one ear. I remember that came about, and that was a big thing about. Oh man, you soft. You got an earring in. That's what girls wear.
Are you saying this because I have 2 earrings in my ear?
No,
What's
I
happening
remember. No, I'm just saying. I remember when I told my
I remember
mom
that too.
I
That
wanted
was
to get an
supposed to be
earring.
not
and
cool. When we,
my mom told me
not when we was young. When we was younger, our generation
Yeah.
changed that. But before that, you didn't want to wear 2 earrings.
No, my mom
No,
said, "Oh,
you
you want to
right.
be my little daughter?" And I said, "I want to get my ear pierced." She said, "Oh, you trying to be my little daughter?"
This is
now."
what my mom said to me too. When I
Yeah,
got
like
Shout out to
what are you
Kevin
doing?
Ali. Thank you for the $10. A lot of this stuff do be fake. I remember when I found out the Joey stuff with the West was orchestrated. I'm not saying the Stug shit fake, but I wouldn't be surprised. I kept telling Trap that shit.
What's that?
They labeled it talking about Joey against the West. I'm like, this ain't the West, bro. He battled some niggas that he with.
And that was the West. What are you talking about? Everybody he battled was people from the West, though.
Oh, that was all fake. That Joey stuff was all
Yeah.
marketed.
No, that was not fake.
It's all marketing.
That wasn't fake.
Hey, G gonna think everything marketing now.
Not
Everything.
everything.
Nothing real gonna ever have happened to G now. Like he gonna think nothing's real.
Okay, is the Earth flat or round? Glasses.
Why not?
It's marketing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why don't we just go with this right here?
It's marketing.
Flat.
He's
It's
marketing.
flat. Yeah, let's just go
Kids
with
wearing
this now.
dresses. The
Yeah,
Earth is flat.
let's just go with the whole
All
thing.
the little young men wearing
Yeah.
dresses. The Earth is flat.
Let's just
Here we
go
are.
with this
G
right
gonna
here.
be like the Earth is marketing. The Earth is marketing. The marketing people.
Y'all don't understand this. It's not as simple as marketing doesn't mean you're gonna always sell something.
Oh, Glad you knew he was coming?
Yes.
You didn't tell nobody?
No.
Doesn't tell anybody anything about
There ain't no seats. There's nothing prepared.
What's going
No,
on,
he's
bro?
not coming to be on the pod. He knew he was gonna talk about boxing.
Oh,
Okay, so look. If y'all want to believe it, that's cool. I ain't tripping. Y'all want to lie on these little kids and act like these little kids is lame and they wear dresses. That's fine. Whatever.
How you
That's
doing?
cool. I ain't got nothing to say. That y'all kids is wearing dresses. All y'all at the lunch table, Trap, Coach, all y'all kids wearing dresses. All of a sudden they
Why our kids gotta be
because
wearing
y'all
dresses?
that's what y'all talking about them. That's the
I told you no.
hey,
Said
That's
no.
the generation y'all talking about. They friends wearing dresses and nails and purses. Why not?
There are. I'm
Because
telling
that's
you.
what the young kids
okay,
are doing.
Coach. There's kids in your high school that wear dresses, guys, right? That walk around there like that.
Nigga, I don't go to the high school.
Nigga, you
coach
coach at high
I
school.
coach at the high school, but
like
I don't.
that,
I
damn.
You be
don't
seeing them
peruse the
little
high school. I don't
kids.
walk around this motherfucker like,
Man,
oh,
what the
dress,
fuck?
dress
So
Hey,
when
there,
you-
dress there.
calling
nigga,
you
So
a
you
creep,
ain't never
Coach.
seen
Nobody
nobody.
calling you a creep,
So
Coach.
when they come out to school,
Okay.
they be having their little purses on.
Yeah, come on, Coach.
There
tell
are
the truth.
some gay dudes at that school for
Not
sure.
gay
Facts.
dudes.
I'm talking about like super gay, like taking it to the
Not
next
gay
level of gay.
dudes. I'm
Like
saying there's
walking
regular
around with
dudes wearing purses.
eyeliners. I don't know what the names
Coach
of the
trying to
fake stuff
defend
is,
himself.
but blush, what's that? That other thing? Blush, what's that? They are
Yeah,
walking around with
that's
makeup
it.
on. Yes, there's some gay dudes in there walking around
That's
with makeup.
crazy.
Are they wearing
Yes.
dresses?
They are gay.
You think the guys?
He's saying, is there anybody doing it for the sake of
Like
attention? That's
y'all
what he's
said,
trying to ask
Thug
you.
is doing it.
Yeah, he's gay. I say he's gay.
Thug is gay.
No
was a game-
Ceilings
that was a
Live, the
game
lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific
Oh,
Standard
guess we're
Time.
done.
Right here on No Ceilings by Glasses Malone. Check out the new podcast, Conversations on content creation. You feel me? Right on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast. That's the No Ceilings podcast. Executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Network, and iHeart. Okay, so right now, before we get up out of here, because y'all done just drove me crazy with all this madness, talking to all these kids. Give me, look, everybody at the lunch table, give me your winner of the fight tomorrow. I'm definitely frustrated. Give me your winner of the fight tomorrow and give me the round they win in. That's what I want at the lunch table. Y'all put that right there so we can mark it. So whoever win will have a No Ceilings prize for the winner. So if you do a decision, give us the score. How many rounds to how many rounds?
Look, I'm about to enter this, coach.
Give me the score
and
the
wrong.
decision winner. Or if it's a winner and somebody wins, give me how they win or score the shit. Lock that in right now. We're gonna count to 10, coach. I'm King.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. Bingo.
All right, so y'all gotta get him up there. If you say Bud by TKO, you got to give me the round.
You gotta get around.
If you say Bud in 12 rounds, you got to give me the score. 8-4. Okay, cool. Lock that down.
Who said 8-4? That's a smart man.
That's revenge.
I'm not giving that. I'm not giving it to you.
You just got smart to me, revenge.
Trap. I still want my 2-1. That's it.
You gotta give me 3-1 in the knockout.
Rounds or nothing.
Give me 3-1 in the knockout.
You giving out 2-1, Trap?
2-1, 2-1. 2-1 if Bud go
No,
the
you keep
distance.
trying to add that other bullshit.
If Bud go the distance, 2-1, 3-1. If Canelo knock him out,
they definitely think that's so player.
Okay.
You taking that?
Hey, did you? Hey, I think somebody sent a super chat. G, look at that.
Oh, thank you again, Kev. I appreciate you. Oh no, we did that. Yeah,
we did that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Joey stuff fake.
Okay.
So yeah. So y'all already get them love. So the person who gets it right. Fatima, screenshot it for me. Fatima, screenshot all of the guests, and whoever win it right, we're gonna give them a cash app pool. How much money should it be?
No, you gotta figure that out.
Don't say nothing, Trap. I'm still waiting for an iPhone.
You didn't talk shit about iPhone. You ain't waiting for shit.
You know, I'm waiting for an iPhone still.
They said that 17 and all that though, so you good. You can wait. Yeah, they said the 17 ain't
for the winner.
$100 right.
Oh yeah, I'm entering this contest.
That feel right.
Put it in the comments.
That feel right.
$100 comment.
Right.
Put it in there. Go ahead.
$100 feel right.
Oh, there's a time limit? I thought it was over. I thought we
got but if multiple people get the same answer and they have the same answer, then it's gonna be kind of tough to do it like that.
We figured out we might just give $100 a person.
Okay.
Hey, what do this say?
Big money.
9. What do this mean?
12-9. Oh, they're saying, yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
You got to make it legible.
Rounds.
The way you
9 out of 12.
You got to tell me how many rounds. It's 12 rounds, so it can't be 12-9. That would be 21 rounds.
Saying 9-3.
I got to start the channel just to make
straight,
a
John.
comment.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, no, cause ball bull defense is hilarious.
Canelo by 3 rounds, so that's saying 8 to no. That's saying. Wait a minute, how could it be 3 rounds? Oh, 3 rounds.
Saying that.
I got a 7-5. I got 7-5 Bud.
They're saying that
just above a split decision. I got it, Bud.
You got to give me
7-5.
Hey, these got to be legible comments, guys. It can't be no
distance. 7-5.
What's happening right now?
What's Canelo by 3 rounds?
He wins 3 more rounds than Bud. I guess go to a decision.
That's what he's saying. I guess.
Well, how could that be possible?
Would be like
9-3. 9-3. 9-3.
3 rounds, guys.
That's 6 rounds.
I don't think
6.
9-3 because it went the other.
Do this.
It's 9-3 because if he would have won it, if he would have won 3,
explaining
it
it.
draw.
I'm doing this, Trap.
I got it, Trap. Hold on.
They're gonna flame you in the comments.
9-3. It's 9-3. That's what he's saying.
No.
9-3. No, he said 12-9. He
It's
said
6. It is 6 rounds, but if you give 3 rounds off of it, it'd be 6-6 though.
Yes, I do think that.
So there's going to be an even round in there somewhere.
No, it's 6-6.
I think that could have been
even
real.
round.
If you give what's the name 3 rounds, then that's 6. It goes back to 6-6 then. That's what he's saying.
But that's not by 3.
Hey, Trap.
It's not 6 though.
I'm about to get on this bet with you too.
Huh?
I'm gonna get on this bet. Hey, Don, is Don out there? Where Don Dub at? He always trying to bet somebody.
3-1.
I'm on that. I'm in that bet, Trap.
I'm talking to chat.
No,
you want to do it? No, but so now you going? So now if Canelo wins, I'm going with Canelo win as a knockout, and that's a 3-1 right there. So and you give me 3-1, and then
that's what I said.
On a knockout, and I'm giving you 2-1 if what's name beat Bajro. If he wins,
that don't make sense.
It doesn't make
sense.
7-5 or 8-4. It's 2 or a 4.
It has to have a draw in there somewhere.
Hey,
it have to be even.
Trap. I'm not giving you no odds. Like you taking Canelo. You taking Canelo.
You give me odds on a knockout?
No, nigga, he should knock Bud out. Bud is 102 pounds.
I'm good then. So I don't get 2-1 on a knockout, but you get 2-1 on a full decision.
That's the Vegas odds.
You got to take his bet to get your
Robert
bet.
Davis said 9 rounds of 3. That's 118.
For who?
For Canelo. Oh, that's 117.
I could see that. I mean, that could be possible.
He'll take 9 rounds?
Yeah.
From Bud?
Yeah, that's not. That could be possible.
No,
that could be possible.
He ain't taking 9 rounds from Bud. I'll bet you, coach, on that one.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm going.
Canelo ain't taking 9 rounds. I bet that.
9 rounds.
You think he will?
Because he wouldn't last.
You say he gonna win 9 rounds.
He wouldn't last.
I feel what you're saying. If he wins 9 rounds, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
He
wouldn't last. Yeah, he wouldn't last 9 rounds of punishment from Canelo.
Well, let's bet that. Let's bet that burrito then.
What?
That Canelo don't win 9 rounds.
I bet you Canelo gonna stop him. I'm saying if Canelo won 9 rounds, he gonna stop him.
Okay, let's go with that. I bet that Canelo ain't gonna stop him.
Canelo win.
No, you said stop him.
Yeah, double up.
You know, I'm saying.
Hey, stop bet. Hey, come on, I'm doing
this.
That's
what I was saying.
He already turned to something else.
His little leg.
I was saying that.
I'm betting that Canelo don't stop.
When he say covered really fast, you know it's a bad bet for yourself.
You know,
but that's the odds.
What?
This is the odds.
What's the odds now? Hold on. 1-1? Are you going 2-1? What's the odds?
I'll take it. Listen, hold on. Let me get this all right. Let me get my ledger right.
Yeah, let's get.
See,
this
Eric,
right.
I told you from the ledger. Yeah. When he say covered super fast, is you making a bad bet with him.
Because he just said something slick.
Hey, does anybody have any ibuprofen or like painkillers in the pharmacy?
I do.
Fist.
Yeah, I'm out though.
I got some. I got some.
Oh, you do have some?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Zena's having a headache.
Yeah, I got you.
Let me see. Let me get to my ledger.
No.
Yes, I have a ledger of
You
gambling.
brought it to the wrong place, having a headache.
Okay, I got 2-1 with Coach.
What's it saying? You ain't supposed to come here.
I gave him 2-1.
He must turn around and leave.
And then if Bud wins if Canelo wins by knockout, Coach owes me 2.
Hold on. Now I'm saying that Canelo's not gonna knock him out. I don't care if it goes the distance or whatever. Canelo's not gonna stop him. That's what I'm saying.
So then you got to give me the odds on that.
Here we go. Now you act like Trap. Well, odds. Why can't it be 1-1?
Because it's you asking for a knockout.
You say he gonna stop him. I'm not.
But I'm saying if I'm a gamble, I'm gonna take
odds. You say that he's gonna knock him out. I'm saying he's not. So no, there is no odds. 1-1. Oh, yeah, no burrito on it.
You're no bet.
See? That's some bullshit. All right.
Trap. Me and Trap got a bet. Trap got Bud in this fight. Trap, we down for a burrito, Trap.
Are we done with the lunch hour or are we not? Are we still live?
We still live.
Oh shit.
We still live.
Coach done got up. I started to get up and leave. And
okay, we got them all logged in. Okay. Much love to y'all. We'll see y'all Monday.
Good weekend.
We up. Enjoy the fight, man. Make sure y'all watch it on Netflix.
All right, y'all.